who's the intro person? Someone hit me with it.
Let's use Tanner since he's our newest guest.
Tanner, hit me with that intro. Yep.
We kill people for money.
Okay, not really a jingle, but
it's our slogan
like
now.
Johnny Cash, no music vibe.
Sorry. Dirty deeds done dirt cheap.
Okay.
Who's Dunder Cheap? Is that like Dunder Mifflin?
Dunder Cheap. That's my new character that I'm rerolling. It's a dwarf. I'm Dunder Cheap. Should talk to my sister. Done with sheep. Anyway. Welcome to this session of D&D. Last time, as the highlight, I would say, we encountered 3 Sugathi. Now, that's right. You might say, what? 3 Sugathi? That can't be right. You guys got wrecked by 1 Sugathi. Well, I'll tell you, it sure was 3. And someone did, in fact, die, only to be resurrected a turn later. So that was a little bit harrowing. But our troop of heroines dispatched them fairly easily. All things considering, it went a lot better than last time.
By NPR and Audie Cornish.
We had more help than last time as well. We made our way into the city, where we were greeted by, I think I wrote it down, and I was
That asshole.
Yes. I don't have it pulled up. What was his name?
His name.
That asshole.
Hold on, wait. I actually have it in.
I also have it. I'm mad I don't have it up, though. That's what he said.
That's Sugathi.
Heyo.
Concentration checks.
Listen to what I say,
I get it.
I
thought I printed it in the chat here.
People of note.
I hate that that's the actual song lyrics. It's not like you added the O's to like.
Yeah.
But it's actually.
That's a fair complaint.
Listen to what I say, and I just.
That is a fair complaint.
I'm upset about it.
It's good. I didn't write it down, but
new to the city, with all respect and others go, but you're not.
Yeah, get out of my hotel room.
It's Gavnali here.
Gavnali?
That's the name, Chief.
That can't be right.
That isn't right.
It probably is.
Gavnali.
It was like maybe Gav. I would believe Gav, but not
Gavnali, the freelance greeter.
I put fuckwit, but you know, teach their own. Greeter. Okay, very nice. We met Abra, the Dusk Warren, who is the main person who led us up the path.
Abra, who will teleport to you.
To meet in Biss. Yes, he is the summon with the walkie-talkie. We met Bulgar Grum, the food merchant, who claims to be well-traveled, but was nervous along the path and sold some dubious wares in the Warrens. The Warren. We also met Marcia, the adept cleric who revived Vigdis in her time of death, time of need. We learned of Callistria and her holy prostitutes, and of the not anyone specific, but the what are they called? Child goddesses. We saw them.
Who are not to be confused with the holy prostitute.
Yeah, I'm sure some version of the FBI will want to talk to you, if that's the case.
Child goddesses?
Yes.
That's a thing in Nepal.
Is it?
Yeah, they select...
No, spoilers! Spoilers!
How's that a spoiler? It's a country in the world.
I'm just messing with you. It's probably not a spoiler, but...
They literally choose, like, this one girl to be the avatar of this one goddess, and then, like, she's not allowed to marry for the rest of her life.
Oh.
Yeah.
They choose one every year?
I don't think it's every year.
Yeah, that'd be pretty whack if it was every year. Yeah, okay. So, just as a recorded recollection of the things to do, we ought to meet with the Dusk Warrens in Biss. and potentially ask about the map room as per Sheila's instructions. Find the Ardok family in the Hanging Manse to buy a clockwork construct for a Mortimer pug, the worst artificer of golems in Magnamar. Check out Calistria, said that drop off that hand that the last tower girl gave us, or at least inquire about it, because that kind of seems a little bit like sketchy. That doesn't seem all that great. And then our other lead is to figure out what Bulgur Grum, in fact, actually is importing or is up to, because he seems suspicious. And then our overall thing, of course, is to find a shard and probably figure out where it is, which I imagine it's in the underground.
That does seem to be where all the horrors are.
Yeah. Coming straight from the underground. All right, so let's get into it. We last left off in the... Oh, what was the styling of the room, Aubrey? You said it was like African, but it had a name to it.
Mwangian.
The Mwangian suite in one of the more upscale rooms in the Hospice district. Did it had a specifically? It was a very large tower, was it not?
Yes.
Oh, what are you confirming? Sorry.
The name of where we're staying.
Oh, that is Madame Rose's, the Blushing Rose.
Was it? I thought it was some Spire.
No, it was the Verisian.
There was the brothel that was associated with
Right.
the fancy
The
hotel,
brothel is called the Blushing Rose.
which is where I'm currently soaking in the hot tub.
Okay.
The inn is called, I think it was the Verisian. Maybe it was it's the name of some part of the continent.
Sure. Okay. So we paid for the suite, and so Vigdis got up in the morning and took a bath.
Oh, I went straight in to take the bath in the evening.
Okay. Are we starting in the evening or are we starting in the morning? Which is fine if we want to. It doesn't matter to me.
I don't think we described all of the ways I was going to activate my vampire countermeasures before I went to sleep.
I know. I recall ordering a garlicky meal, which I think Danny would be fine with. But
Yes.
do you want to take more countermeasures?
See, vampires don't like cats.
I do, but I'm actually I don't actually care in person. But I think Beaufort cares.
The Avastan. That was it.
The Avastan.
That sounds right.
Okay. It sort of hit me with what Beaufort does.
So first of all, we have a cave and a giant pool, so Jason's going to be swimming around in there and lurking in the cave.
Do we have a cave?
Yep.
The cave, but the pool turns into a cave. It's a grotto.
Yes.
Oh. Is this in room?
Is there a waterfall in front of the cave?
Of course there is.
All right, I'm gonna sleep in the cave because, as we all know, vampires can't pass waterfalls. I'm going to check the cave for secret passages, though.
That's what we all know.
The cave has secret passages. What do you know? They're not that secret.
Fuck. All right. Can I seal off the secret passages?
Yes. You very quickly discover it's only about 2 people wide, and basically just serves to let 2 people disappear with just a little bit of room for a bit. You get the idea.
Yeah. Okay.
In
Wait,
the secret passage, did you check for secret passages?
Yeah, hold on. Wait, are there secret passages? Is there anything down the secret passages?
That you need to roll for.
Okay, hold on.
Secret passages.
I gesture to the party. I'm like, hey, there's secret passages back in this sick-ass cave.
Is this why you have 2 bookcases?
That will remain my secret and not anything for you to know.
Okay.
Unts, baby.
Perception. And
Okay.
Jason's also gonna roll when I pull up his character sheet that I should have pulled up, but don't.
X will also roll once everything decides to work for me.
There we go.
Get out perceived, motherfuckers.
Are you all checking out the secret passage?
I did
Yes.
tell everyone about the
He
secret
did
passage.
announce. Yeah.
He's like, hey, the secret passage. And so everyone floods into the.
Well, I don't.
Okay.
But
Everyone except for Danny floods into the grotto and begins searching inside the secret passage. And no, there appear to be no further secret passages inside the secret passage.
Not even with my nat 20, 37 perception?
Especially with your net 20,
Damn it.
37
I can just see X looking around being like, guys, these are all man-made tunnels. What the fuck? There's nothing here. Nothing at all.
So the tunnel doesn't go anywhere. It's just like a hole in the wall.
it's a fuck nook. What are you talking about?
Yes, that's correct.
Oh, wow.
It doesn't go anywhere.
It's a fuck nook.
It appears to be just a
Don't
convenient
curse me
place
with
for
what I
two medium-sized humanoids to drop out of sight for an extended period of time. with still a
Horizontal.
comfortable amount of room.
All right, Jason and I are sleeping in the fuck nook.
Okay.
All right.
See, what's the texture
I'm
that
concerned
Jason's
about the
rocking?
subtext here.
Yeah, what's the texture that Jason's rocking? Is it sticky? Is it like is it the slimy variant?
What?
I mean, I'm just saying, what
No, hold on.
flavor of yeah,
I don't think I heard you right. What did you say?
what texture is he rocking?
Rocking.
Oh, I thought you said, what is the texture of his rocket?
That's what I heard.
That is so
I mean, well, okay, by extension, I imagine.
And I was like, I'm really certain Ethan is not asking about what
Yep.
Jason's dick feels like.
Yeah,
No,
Are you sure?
that's why I reacted.
Jason will be the one to tell you what Jason
Sorry.
did.
That's why I reacted the way I did.
My
Ethan's
bad.
not asking about it. Danny's asking about
Yeah,
it.
Danny wants to know.
Yeah.
So Jason is sticky currently.
As we have repeatedly covered, I'm not remotely afraid of role-playing shit with you guys. If Danny wants to go feel up Jason's dick.
No, I think that she will refrain from such urges.
Wait, can I give Jason a dick without putting evolution points into it?
I imagine.
I mean, if he's male,
I
yeah.
thought you said that anything aesthetic is up to you.
Yeah, anything aesthetic is up to you.
Well, dicks aren't aesthetic.
Like, especially the texture
Well.
of his dick.
I mean, so long as you don't declare that it's prehensile and thus can wield a sword, it's aesthetic.
Please.
Aaron, that's the next thing you need to do.
All right, in that case, Jason is a complete dick monster with dicks all over him.
Yep,
That's
which
good.
is why he's allowed in bars.
You guys are familiar
Oh,
with
no, that's right. He's immediately kicked out of all bars.
Are you familiar with the Metallica song "The Thing That Should Not Be"? It's about that sentence.
Also,
that
to
you
be
just
clear,
said.
Jason is not a giant dick monster.
Are you
Just
sure?
for clarification
He is
purposes.
now.
You
You
can't-
declared
yeah,
it, and he
yeah,
can't take
you-
that
you
back
can't-
until he morphs next level.
You can't control my head cannon.
All right. Fair. I
okay.
can't control your head cannon.
Yes. Okay. Well, I'm glad that we have verified that Jason is sticky in the cubby. Now, is there anything else of note in the room? I guess.
Let's see. You've got the beds made of monster teeth, or you know, with like backs. You've got the lazy river around the middle of the room that eventually ends up in the grotto.
Is it just really damp in here?
No, it's surprising. Well, yes, it's a little bit humid in here.
I feel like I wouldn't like that. Like it's not good for the books.
Yeah.
Is there a humidity
You don't
control
see a lot
spell?
of paper around. Yeah.
Maybe.
If you want a different room, you can ask.
No, there's like a make comfortable spell or something like that that could have like permanency, right?
I mean, it's not like sticky humid, but it's like got that warm, wet air feel.
Okay.
Like a swamp.
Yeah.
I slept in so many swamps. I think I'm done. No.
But it
it's
doesn't.
fine.
It doesn't feel moldy. It doesn't,
Okay.
stink or anything.
Well, I mean, any more than the party regularly does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speak for yourselves. I bathe every night.
That's fair.
The beds are dry and just slightly warm. There are beds.
Okay.
The beds are made out of either like bamboo or raw lumber or like lashed together, oversized, like dragon teeth or something.
Sure. Danny strips whatever covers are on the bed and puts down her special prestidigitation covers.
Oh yeah, there you go.
And then after the appropriate amount of reading for the night, she will turn in.
Nice.
What's the
Yes.
appropriate amount?
6.
6 what?
Do you get one of the beds in the main area, or do you get one of the ones that are off the side behind banana leaf curtains?
Main area.
Main area.
Main area.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else?
Main
said-
area
I
sounds good
will
to me.
make my way up to the room after I'm done, with my relaxing soak in
Mhm.
the hot springs
I-
baths of the brothel.
I informed the party that I'm in the fuck nook with Jason, and if anyone wants to tell me about vampires, I'll be in here.
Beaufort, do you have to call it that?
Yes.
Yes.
As soon as you look sufficiently comfortable down in the brothel, you begin attracting the attention of various courtesans. Either
I waved them all off.
they're pushy and offer you, just a massage, just something to loosen you up a bit.
Are any of them incredibly buff-looking dudes?
Yes.
I will take a massage from a buff.
Nice.
As long as he also doesn't look young enough to be like my child.
Yeah.
He's got to be, like dignified.
Oh, dignified age?
He's a touch of gray.
Yeah, I don't think they have any touch of grays.
Oh, well, I'll take a
Not
massage, but
yet.
nothing else.
Yeah. Okay.
You take like a.
He
like a-
says, 5 silver, all right?
Yep.
Sure. All right. Takes you over to a heated stone area and flops you down on the. Yeah. And gives you a great massage. Feels awesome. His hand lingers on the back of your thigh exactly long enough for you to feel the need to say,
I clear my throat.
Yeah, he gets the message. He accepts his 5 silver.
I'll mark it up.
And then what? You head upstairs.
Yep, and take the first available bed I find.
It's one of the banana leaf curtain beds because the 3 in the main room are taken.
Cool. Okay, I'm pretty relaxed now. It's slightly more recovered from my death experience.
Mhm.
I mean, it's not really a near-death
Near-death.
experience. You actually died and then came back.
Are vampires allergic to banana leaves?
No, they're allergic to garlic, Aaron, and sunlight, and sunlit garlic.
Does garlic grow on trees?
Yes.
Really?
I've never seen a garlic tree.
Wait, are you guys serious?
Yeah.
I thought it grew in the ground.
Oh my
I thought it
god,
grew in the ground.
it's a fucking bulb that grows in the ground. I was
Is
being
it?
sarcastic.
Ah.
Yes.
I thought this was common knowledge.
I've never seen anyone grow garlic.
Oh my gosh, my dad's been growing garlic for years.
It's like honey.
For a second there, you had me believing those
What I
garlic.
think really throws people off is that pineapples grow out of the ground.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
But no. I for a second there, you had me believing that those garlic chains that people have like hanging in their house were just like on the tree.
Like a Brussels sprout.
Yeah.
Ethan, there you go.
Thank you.
Haley rolled bluff. It got in everyone.
Apparently.
Are they related to onions or like?
No, I was specifically
Probably.
keeping silent on that point.
That I do not know. I would guess yes, because garlic scapes and onion, like the plant itself looks very similar, but the bulb is different. I don't know. did not reach
No.
a consensus.
You're cutting out for me, unfortunately.
We did not reach consensus.
Okay, so right before we end this conversation, I do want to know. So you grow garlic. Do you have to like let it sit for a while, or can you like pull it out, chop the stem off, and like use the garlic?
You can use it immediately as soon
Yeah.
as you pull it out of the ground and clean it.
Like
Also,
an
they
onion.
are both part of the allium genus. So they are also closely related to shallots, leeks, and chive. And also ramps, Ethan.
That's whack. Nice, good old ramps.
The wackest thing I just learned is that it's pronounced shallots and not shallots.
Is it not shallot?
Apparently.
It's one of those like it's French.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la.
What is this world I've been living in? Okay, nice. Cool. Is that everyone in Betty Boo?
Yes, back to the game.
No, I'm
Uh,
running around.
I get it, because
Okay.
it's nighttime.
Ah.
Oh, yeah, and then there's somehow Tanner has also been with you the whole time.
Mhm.
He was waiting in the room for us.
And he
He's
pops
like,
out of
wow,
the
took
bag
you
of
guys
holding.
long enough to get here. Wait, you didn't take the Zeppelin?
Oh, okay. I was gonna say he pops out of my bag of holding and says, "That's how long I can."
I took a hot air balloon.
you cut out, but I know what you said.
Hold my breath.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what? However we spin it. Yep. Cool. And I assume the night goes.
Yeah,
smoothly?
the night is incredibly, smooth, and you wake up at whatever time you so desire.
Wow, I wish I could do that.
Yeah.
That's the real superpower to this game.
You should be an adventurer.
So it's morning,
Okay.
or whenever you wake up.
Sure.
Nobody comes to interrupt you.
Good.
Good, you really did get the message in the massage.
Yeah. When you go to sleep, it's quiet. When you wake up, it's quiet.
I dig it. All right. Let's.
If you pulled the curtains, they stayed tight.
Okay.
Light comes in, but not a lot, because it's the hospice district and it's partially under a roof. Actually, it's mostly under a roof.
Are we all gonna go down and get breakfast? I assume there's a breakfast, or we can just skip that and just like go to Bis. We don't want to roleplay breakfast. All in favor of going to Bis directly and skipping breakfast, like role-playing breakfast?
No, we have to eat breakfast. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Okay.
I
We-
eat a soul.
A soul.
Is it Tanner's soul?
Did you find a
Is
cobbler?
that the fish called a soul?
Yes, SOLE.
Yep.
So you ate a shoe.
Got you guys.
You thought I was Eldritch for a second.
Yeah, remember back when we were fishing in the Ladies' Lane, I caught a bunch of soul.
Nice. Wow, I thought those were like level 30 CR. Or is it solar? Never mind. Thank you. Yeah, I guess I assume breakfast is complimentary, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a room
Probably. You're gonna-
service.
no one said I go downstairs or I go outside the door of the.
I guess I
I
go
go
outside.
downstairs and look for
Yeah.
breakfast.
I'll investigate with Big Dis.
When you open the room doors, two carriers appear with the palanquin.
Oh, that's
Yes.
right, the palanquin.
I immediately get in, no questions asked.
Yep, same.
But
I joined them.
they hang out a second,
Okay.
like waiting for the knock to let them know to go.
I look at Big Dis and should we go? Should we wait?
No, I got in.
All right.
I squirreled my way
I think
in.
we're still missing someone or two. Or
I
not.
thought I went.
Well, hang on, are we coming back? We should probably take our stuff. I take my stuff.
Okay, you take your stuff. Everyone else take their stuff? No?
Yep.
Yeah?
Of course.
Yeah?
I take my important stuff.
Well,
are you
no,
leaving behind?
I would. Yeah, everyone's taking their stuff. I take all of your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, let's go get some some vittles, as they say.
Visuals.
Okay, so you knock, and the palanquin takes off
Yes.
down the lift, and pretty soon you can tell through the sort of one-directional slats that you're definitely in the lobby.
Nice.
And then they kind of slow to crawl as if they're waiting for further instructions.
To the breakfast area.
Shake the palanquin!
Sustenance.
I deserve a rumbly ride!
No, I don't think. I don't want to go wheeling. Gopher.
Of course, the restaurant. Yes, of course. So it turns out there's a fantastic restaurant in the basement, or in the not basement, on the first floor of the Avestan.
Nice. Yep, partake in that.
Yeah, it's called Ankar Tay and Crackers.
Angkor Wat.
Is that a
Yeah.
joke?
Yes, because Angkor Wat is a historical site.
Yeah, but it's spelled Ankar,
Yeah.
but it's not spelled. You know what?
What?
Angkor Wat is spelled differently.
Yes. Okay. Yes. I will. I guess I'll just get breakfast. I don't know. Is it like sort of like a what kind of food?
They specialize in tea and dishes from far east of here. Sort of a Middle Eastern aesthetic.
Nice.
Lots of dates, lots of figs, cheese. Almost everything has some fermented variant of it that's available. Huge emphasis on honey and meats that you don't recognize the names of.
Okay. I think I'm gonna stick to the unfermented variants of the
Yeah.
stuff, but partake with all that.
For the most part, it appears to be fresh fruits, cheese, and cold cut meats.
Sure.
There's not a whole lot in the way of baked goods.
How about carrots?
Oh yeah, they have carrots.
Oh, baby.
I would like to
Turns
munch
out
on
carrots
some of
have made
those.
their way all over Galarian.
They are the best food. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm not surprised.
Now, are the carrots the standard orange, or are they sort of like the blue and like multicolored?
Oh yeah, they're orange and purple.
Fill the palanquin with
I
carrots.
would like to munch on one bite orange, one bite purple, every other, the entirety of my breakfast.
And I want a servant to do it for me.
Yeah, so as soon as your pattern is established, a pair of hands comes out of seemingly nowhere and dices them up for you very quickly, just over your shoulder, into the correct order.
I'll let it happen.
Bougie, I love it.
X never gets this kind of treatment. She'll let that happen.
Okay. That's very nice.
So, yeah, basically as quickly as you can eat them, a seemingly endless supply of.
Okay, now I want to race. I want to race the chopping hands. What do I need to roll for that?
Yeah, that's gonna be
Constitution.
Acrobatics.
either reflexes or
No,
fortitude.
I want to juggle them into my mouth, like make it like higher and higher and higher.
A will save.
What?
That seems like will and constitution.
Yeah, go with reflex.
A reflex to not gag.
Yeah. Sorry. Roll to suppress the reflex.
23.
Yes, you can outpace this unseen servant.
As soon as I outpace them and I'm waiting, I would like to give an extremely sassy look.
So while you are giving a sassy look,
With a mouthful of carrots.
Yeah, what the heck?
Yeah.
Look.
It looks great. first of
Yeah.
all.
Then roll fort to suppress a burp.
I hate the carrot burps.
Ooh,
Burp suppressed, but you feel it.
that was a good roll for me, guys. Really,
Mm.
I don't do fort well.
It's not your forte.
Ha!
Fuck you.
Yeah. Is Jason with us?
Yes.
How's he being taken? What's he non on?
There appear to be no other patrons in this area. It seems like it's just you and the unseen servant.
I like it that way.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait,
Uh,
it's just Alex and the unseen servant?
Well, you guys
I
can
mean,
see each
us
other.
as well.
Okay, so no masturbation. We're laying that down as ground rule number 1.
I imagine as common courtesy for breakfast.
Ground rule number 2.
Well,
What breakfasts are you attending?
Not the fun ones.
Clearly.
What is Jason eating? Just for
Jason's in his own pocket dimension. I thought.
I thought you said he was there.
No, I thought we were all in our own pocket dimensions getting unseen servants.
Oh, are we?
What? Hang on.
That's how I read
We're
that.
at a table.
Aaron is actually closer to correct than you guys think. The fact that you remember seeing other people in the lobby, and you remember seeing people go in here,
Okay.
through your palanquin,
Sure.
and yet you don't see anyone in what appears to be an empty room, except for each other.
Okay, I'm back.
Belies that maybe you've been instanced into a pocket dimension where you can dine in privacy for each group entering.
I don't-
know. I checked my bag of holding to make sure it exploded.
Hey, you know what's a bad idea? That.
No!
Clean that up.
Over!
Your bag of
Yeah.
holding functions, yes.
Okay, that's good.
And it hasn't blown up.
No.
That's good. I would have severe words with the manager if that were the case.
X would just sob over the second round of destroyed poisons.
That'd be great.
Just Alex might too.
Are you gonna stock up while we're in Carmaga X on those poisons?
Yeah. I think I picked some up before we left. too.
Alright, well,
Okay.
then, to answer your question, Ethan, Jason's eating a fine bucket of chum. Your
Did he
finest
order
chum.
chum
I feel
bucket?
like those two things are mutually exclusive.
Did he order chum? And did they bring him chum?
He ordered their finest chum, and
Okay.
I don't
did
know if they brought it to
bring
him.
chum, Aubrey?
Jason appears to be guzzling a bucket of something.
God damn it.
Guzzling a bucket of cocks.
Can't take him anywhere.
The giant
that-
cock beast is also eating cocks? Who could have expected
Oh, the
that?
irony!
At some point, Jason must have expressed his desire to find something.
Cocks.
Because there are buckets.
I hate it a lot.
Terrific.
I eat a
Jason
single
waggles his
plant
tail.
Of catnip.
A single what now?
Plant of catnip. Or kilo of catnip, whichever one's bigger.
Kilo? A kilo?
Yes.
That's a lot.
I imagine a
That's a
kilo
lot.
is a lot bigger than the
I will
plant.
need a fort save.
He just might die.
No, it's like weed for cats.
I will need a fort save.
As soon as it loads, I'll get it, I promise.
Aha. Okay, so very quickly, the world goes widdershins. Your vision is filled with red, and anger wells up in your chest.
Oh no.
Okay. Can we agree? No.
Biggest?
fills all your thoughts, and every movement out of the corner of your eyes feels immensely threatening.
Can we agree? No drugs at the breakfast table.
No.
Can I
This
cry?
one
Obviously
rule.
not.
This one rule, please.
Can I just sit
Just
there and
one
cry?
family dinner with no drugs.
Tanner falls out of his seat sideways and begins sobbing on the floor.
Danny kind of just like looks at like everyone else, like,
Bofer is actively not looking at anything going on in the Tanner vicinity. Or the Baratzer vicinity.
X's too involved in her carrot competition with
Danny
the
has an
carrot.
idea, and she claps her hands twice and looks expectantly.
Wait,
What
she wants
happens?
what? And claps her hands?
She claps her hands twice and looks expectantly around her.
A fork appears in your hand.
Well, she Okay. She claps 3 times and looks expectantly.
The fork is gone and replaced with a bottle of wine.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say a
What's
fork
that?
and a half.
X
3 times and another bottle appears.
Okay.
takes the bottle of wine and starts drinking it
Okay.
Yep.
from the bottle.
Danny looks for the palanquin.
Big just claps 4 times and her place is clear. Any food that was in front of you is
Okay. This is fun. But
Can I click my heels together 4 times and say there's no place like home?
Tanner rashes violently on the floor, rolling back and forth a few times. His various appendages colliding seemingly at random.
okay.
That's good.
He lets out a bit of a yowl and then suddenly becomes very passive. Tanner, you're floating.
Actually floating?
As
Yay!
far as you can tell, yes.
Okay.
So the actual effects of catnip are not well mapped at all. As
Yeah.
far as they can tell, it's an extreme disassociative, and the effects of the trip are unpredictable.
Okay.
That's true. It varies from cat to cat, but also trip to trip within a single cat.
Ranging from extreme violence to
Extreme lethargy.
to
Man,
euphoria to
That's
discoordination.
a whack drug.
Yes,
It's like ketamine!
catnip is a messed up drug. I think you mean ketamine.
Ah.
Actually, ketamine's just an extreme dissociative, and you can't do anything while you are on it, but it sometimes puts you in a K-hole where you sit there and you're scared for your life.
That's probably about right. From what I've read about what cats seem to be going through.
Danny,
so
go.
basically, just make them do some ketamine real quick. Make them
Okay.
do some ketamine.
Danny goes over to the catnip and claps 4 times, so it disappears.
Yes, catnip is gone.
Thank
How long
God.
the remainder of the trip may last is anyone's guess.
Anyone's guess. Okay. Well, at least it's mildly gated for now. I guess I finish breakfast and call for the palanquin again.
Jeez, Danny, rude.
Well, I take the. I'm not
Use
rushing it.
yourself.
I'm just saying
Where
that
are we, monsters?
once she gets done, then she calls the palanquin.
Yeah, alright. The palanquin comes into the into the dining area.
How?
His eyes firmly fixed on the ground.
Sure. How long do we have the palanquin for?
I mean, I presume as long as we're renting the room.
You haven't checked out, so
Okay. How far can we take it? Can we take this for a test drive?
it's no one has ever told you no or anything close to that word yet.
See, I like this place.
Alright, let's take the palanquin off a ramp. Do a 360! Come on! No! Back to the ramp again! Do it! We're going until we do a 360!
This arc is called the Palanquin Imperius.
So I have a question for you guys.
What, Tanner?
Answer.
Do you remember Jake and Rentelman?
No.
He no longer exists.
Is that a question? And what do you mean by that?
Did he die?
No, he's a woman now.
Oh, nice. She's a woman.
Good for her.
Yeah, that's just something I didn't see coming.
I just don't
Yeah,
know who
Can't
that is.
replace who he is. She is.
That's cool. I always thought Jaken was pretty rad, as far as I could tell. He liked Jack and Daxter, which I really appreciated.
Do
I like Jack and
you
Daxter.
know her name now? Should go with Jane.
No, it's Elyse. So Elise. I'm
Yeah.
thinking?
Elise.
As in Fur
It's
Elise.
a good name.
As in Elysium.
I'm always underwhelmed when people just pick the feminized version of their name.
I know it just seems so lazy.
Hold on. If I were trans, I'd definitely go by Aaron. Fuck off.
Aaron, you already have the right version.
Well, yeah, okay.
I would definitely go by Alex.
Brilliant.
Hey, Aubrey, what would you go by?
Gabrielle.
He really had that answer
you're-
ready.
Definitely not a Gabrielle. I'll tell you that much.
No, I'm more of a Gabby or an Abby.
Abby, yes. Gabby, no.
Gabby, no.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
sometimes you can be Gabby, but
You just don't know me as a woman, Ethan.
okay.
I'm a different person.
I don't know. You just don't strike me as the type to have the shortened version of the name.
I'd actually be into Esther. That's a cool ass name that people hate for no reason.
I don't like that at all.
Well, fuck you.
What? Esther defended all of the Jews from Mordecai. Boo.
Esther and Ethel all are kind of like that old timey. Just
Fuck
not-
off! Ethel sounds like a form of alcohol.
Yeah, but
It
Exactly.
is.
Exactly.
Yeah, ethyl alcohol. I mean,
Exactly.
Hey, Aaron. So, how do you make ethyl lactate?
Carefully.
Jeez, please stop.
I hate everything about this.
you get her pregnant. That's how.
Brilliant.
Man, why you do this? We finish breakfast and go to this on the Palanquin.
Alright, you finish breakfast, you load into the Palanquin.
So
which-
Haley, just to let you know, you can get Aubrey special shots that he lactates too, so you can share the duties. With the
Baby.
children.
Okay.
But my nipples are such small, I don't know.
It's
I don't
true.
know, it
Your
works.
nipples will be able to handle
What?
it.
I really don't need to know that. I didn't need to know that.
What? That Aubrey's nipples are small?
Yeah,
Have we not seen each other shirtless, Ethan?
I haven't.
Have we not, like, been hanging out in the hot tub? You've seen Aaron's nipples, we're the same.
I might have commented on that, but I don't remember. Like
Ethan has very beautiful nipples.
Well, I mean, okay.
Wait, I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
need pics.
I'm okay. No, you're not.
Nipple pick thread go.
No. Yeah. Okay. 1 second. Making the channel.
Yeah, hashtag nipples.
Yeah.
Hashtag nip slip.
That would be weird for dude chat if that was the dude chat.
No, it'd be perfect.
That's
I
what
don't
would
know
be
what you're
weird.
talking about.
Okay, so the Palanquin, upon order, rolls out of hospice and into the half-light that makes up the partially roofed areas of hospice.
Okay.
What's he in hospice for?
Ha,
Oh, nice.
palliative care. Palanquin care. Palad.
I like it.
I'm working with it.
My only regret is that Rory wasn't here to meme him because that's his last name, Hospice. So I really want to meme him about it, but
Really, it's not hospice.
I'm pretty sure it's Hospice. It could be
I
spelled
have
differently.
no idea what Corey's last name was until
Hospice.
this moment right now.
If we all gather up in the Palanquin, I say, alright, when we get in Abyss, we're all going to call it a hot bis. and say,
No.
"This is Hotbus, right?"
No, it's hot bus
I don't.
with two S's.
I don't think I get it.
Bus.
I don't get
know
hot
what
bus.
is. Okay, well then,
But
never mind.
Hotbus,
Is that
like we were
Boxing?
told to go to
Forget it.
hospice, but
The
instead,
bus quantity of weed? Sorry.
Never mind.
Is it the French word to kiss?
oh,
I don't believe so.
this actually gives a
Mm.
size. This square is 75 feet. Every square on this map, or a tiny square.
Yikes, that's big. That's what she said.
Hail.
Fair enough.
Hey, I didn't mess with the scale on this yet.
Nah, that's
I've
fine.
been busy, unsurprisingly.
That's
What? No, you haven't.
good.
Lies.
Okay, so you are now out in the streets of Hospice.
Okay.
In a palanquin, right?
And you can hear and see out of the slats a bustling street full of servants cleaning and moving stuff around, and a couple of other palanquins, being hauled around. Your bearers appear to be waiting for further instruction.
I want to palanquin joust.
No. Well.
Takes two to palanquin joust.
Hey,
Yeah, well, I mean, they don't have to be aware that they're the other party. Oh, speed ahead!
Yeah.
If you're taking up my side of the sidewalk, we're gonna play a little game called Sidewalk Chicken. And I have a distinct advantage because I know I'm the only one that knows we're playing. One of us is tucked in and braced for impact.
Damn it. I think Danny's gonna say, let's wait for stronger servants to do the jousting with. I think we're gonna lose with these guys as a way to dissuade you from that.
I'll have you guys know I just googled the plural form of palanquin and it wasn't palanquis like I was hoping it would be.
Okay.
Interestingly, you still haven't gotten a good look at your servants. They appear to be under dark robes entirely. Even their hands are covered in black leather gloves.
I don't
Okay.
like that.
Hey, X.
Yeah.
Totally sneak up and pull off their hoods. Pull off a
That's
You're
racist.
You're right.
Oh, hold on. What if it's part of their religion?
Yeah, I was gonna say, if anything, we're violating their religion, not race.
We're violating their race.
If you rip off a Muslim hood, that's still racism, right? Despite that being their religion.
Okay. Exits the palanquin
Right.
and
Exits.
sneaks up and pulls a hood back, revealing the skull underneath.
Oh, the skeletons.
Yep, you have skeletal servants.
Damn. I was hoping
Do
they
you-
were shambling
He's gonna, like,
zombies.
sit back
Skeleton.
really slowly and really timidly, like, just creeping it back on his head. Or like, what's your reaction?
Oh my god, there's a very large bug.
No, it's a skeleton.
No, it's a skull. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, for sure. I'm talking about not real life.
What bug?
I
Yeah, are
don't
you
know.
dead?
I'll be right back. I need a cracker. Here.
I need a pee intermission. I'll be right back.
Yep, brief intermission.
Sorry,
to deal with
didn't mean
and
to.
other issues.
Did you get it?
I think it's dead. I believe that my cat has killed it for me, which is honestly will be the first time ever.
Good.
So that's pretty cool. See if I have anything for size. I'll do my mouse.
So that you can understand my horror.
Get a banana.
I don't have any. I just made them all into banana bread.
Get banana bread. Banana bread.
I just know Marauder's high as fuck.
Are you still in a dissociative state?
Yeah, probably gonna last for like an hour.
You have a brick of catnip. I would imagine.
A kilo.
Kilo. Yeah, it's a little. That's a little big. Also, that's a nice mouse.
Thank you. Isn't he cute? Look at my dopey ass cat, though.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Huzzah!
Huzzah.
If you look and respond to voice chat, you can see my ginormous bug.
Oh, baby. I love your mouse, by the way.
Thank you.
I love how you always have boxes. Here.
Were you not present for the hanging of the bookcase doors last night?
No, you were. Didn't know they came in boxes or whatever.
Of course they came in boxes. Everything at IKEA comes in boxes.
It's adorable.
That's a weird bug.
You're adorable.
Yeah, right? I'm not really sure what it is. I don't want to touch it. Maybe my cat
Is
will
that like
eat
a
it?
stinger and a tail, or a forked tail?
You know, I don't know, Aubrey.
Like
No,
sugar.
I don't
I
like
didn't look.
that.
I didn't look too.
That's not a small bug.
Oh my god, it's alive! Oh my god, it's moving. I
Get it
hate
good.
this.
Get it.
I thought it was
And then
dead.
what's with
when I
that
was
other
looking
bug
at
up
it.
north of it?
I think it's another. I think it's its leg.
Oh,
I believe that
Wow, you're
Somebody
vicious.
was having fun with it earlier.
Is your cat helping?
Probably. And there's another piece of it over here. Oh no, it's a separate bug. Why is there so many fucking bugs in my house?
Oh, it's because I had my windows open yesterday with no screens. I know exactly
What
the
are you
answer to that question.
doing?
I don't know.
I hope you've learned your lesson, Alex.
Wait,
My
how does your cat
screens-
manage
okay, no.
that?
I don't know how to install the screens in my windows.
Oh.
I'm kind of useless. So,
So how do you tell what gender your cat wants to be?
the bitch ass hoe doesn't get a choice.
I know, they have to be female.
She is just a cat. An
I
asshole.
mean,
Oh,
once they're fixed, it doesn't really matter.
All cats are girls, all dogs are boys. You can't change my mind.
Okay.
All
I
right,
won't try.
going back.
Aaron's not backing up.
Aaron.
Nice current impression there, dear.
Man, I had a really pleasant weekend with my dad and Aaron and Karen.
Yeah.
They're all really nice and really well behaved and all really helpful and
Okay, bye.
wonderful and supportive.
We were just talking
That
about what a
sounds
good brother you
very-
are, Aaron.
Yeah. In what is a stark departure from the entire rest of the family, the three of them are wonderful.
Who?
Your dad and Karen.
Oh, Dad and Kern are the other two. Yeah. I don't know if I'm helpful. I just showed up to your house, took some shit, and left. But
That is in fact helpful at this stage of the game.
That is, yeah, to quite understate your role in.
I considered it looting personally. But you know,
Listen, if you can get the people that you looted from to thank you for it, you are a successful
the
looter.
ultimate crime.
Constructive looting is my bad name.
He also accepted 3 years of car payments, you know? Which is that's a pretty good favor. Pretty good favor.
You know.
You know.
You know.
It's like not work that he does like here and now, but it's like kind of
Contractual.
huge. It's kind of huge.
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 Fair.
Okay, so
So,
you're out in the middle of Hospice Square.
Hold on. Speaking of looting, Haley, that green tea and truffle is fucking amazing.
Ah, excellent. I figured that would be up your alley.
Oh, is it perfume?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, sorry. Continue.
I really want a significant other with the name of Allie so I can get offended at that statement.
I don't get it.
In the
Up
middle
your
of the
alley.
Oh.
Yeah.
I get
Wow.
it.
You just had it go there.
That's up your alley.
We'll go find one. What are you doing?
I don't know if I can win over a person whose name is Allie with just that statement.
Hey,
Yeah,
Tanner,
that
what's your
narrows down
transgender
your
name again?
target.
Might do the opposite.
The transsexual person's name is Elise.
No. Your transgender name.
Hmm.
Is it Allie by any chance?
No.
Sorry, Ethan.
Yeah, and that's just a piece of criteria. It's not the deciding factor.
Oh no.
Sorry, Tanner.
You've boxed yourself in now.
Okay. Tanner, can I concubine you? Since you're already married?
No.
Is there a male version of the word concubine?
Catamite.
Catamite.
Of course, Aubrey knows.
May I be
Just
your
I didn't know that.
Okay.
That's specifically the boy one.
Like young boy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because who wants an old man? It's what, gigolo?
Sorry.
No. I don't know. A lot of gold diggers want old men.
But they
That's
wouldn't
more
be
of a money thing, less of
Yeah.
a sex thing.
they wouldn't be the catamite in that instance.
I would think it'd be like Incubus, closer than anything.
No, incubus is someone who sleeps with a sleeping woman. Is a man who sleeps with a sleeping woman.
Isn't it like a demon?
Like rapes a sleeping woman. Sorry.
Like
I mean,
a
is
concubine.
rape and that it can't be consensual because she's asleep.
Urban Dictionary
con-
wants to suggest mancubine.
A concubine is almost the same thing as a succubus. So
I
So-
believe
That's
concubine
not
is
true at
gender.
all. What are you talking about, Aaron?
Primarily
see-
female, but it can address
First off,
a male.
An incubus is an American rock band from Calabasas, California,
Okay.
formed in
Second of all, I
1991.
hate you.
Yeah.
Incubus is a male demon believed to have sexual intercourse with sleeping women.
Mhm.
Right. Which, by definition of them not being awake, can't be consensual, so yes, it's probably technically rape.
Well, it would depend on pre-existing sexual contracts.
Yes.
All right,
Like-
50 Shades of Grey, calm down.
Like if you're in like a Wicca cult and you like summon an incubus, you're like, man, I hope a demon comes all over me tonight.
Then that's not rape. That's just kinky.
That's not like your goodnight prayer?
Wait, do you?
Starlight, starbright, first incubus dick I see tonight.
When you wake up, you're frantically patting yourself down for wet spots.
Yes.
You're like, come on, come on, come on.
Is it? Oh, not again.
Damn it, I thought
Another
this
dry
time.
hole.
I thought for sure it would work.
Man, this dry spell.
That's hilarious. Dry
Yeah.
spell, dry hole. Come on, that's hilarious. Anyway,
This is a good session so far.
Dry spell was the name of my Wicca meeting group.
That's pretty sad.
I hate it. I hate it a lot.
combination Wicked Group and Alcoholics Anonymous.
Nice.
The dry spell.
Yeah, they both meet in the community center on Tuesdays.
Oh my god.
So, in 1916, a silent comedy film was made about Coke Any Day. A detective with a fondness for cocaine made as a parody of Sherlock Holmes.
We get it.
He
You're
wears
on
a
Reddit,
bandolier
Tanner.
carrying syringes filled with the drug and frequently injects himself with massive amounts of cocaine to solve crimes.
We get it. You're on Reddit.
It's beautiful.
It doesn't sound like much of a parody off of the who plays Iron Man,
Robert Downey Jr.
the Robert Downey Jr. Version.
Oh, there was a question on this game show that asked who has been arrested more, who has been in jail more times, Robert Downey Jr. or Lil Wayne? Robert Downey Jr. has been 6, Lil Wayne's been 4.
That doesn't surprise me.
But
He
what
had a
about-
huge drug problem.
What about total time in jail?
I'd still think Robert Downey Jr. has him beat.
Well, no.
What
Villains
judge
versus-
can convict Little Wayne, right? Like, oh, Little Wayne.
Well,
Lil
especially
Wayne
if
It's okay. He's
call-
just being a
call
skate.
him Little Wayne, and then yes, that does make him sound a little bit weird. Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne is not as big of a gangsta as he says he is. I think he's actually a sweet young soul.
Okay, speaking of souls, you'll pull back the hood and it's a skull. What do you do? No, you
Not
didn't pull
you,
it
that
back.
was me.
It's Alex.
I'm like, sup, Mr. Bones, and then I get back in the palanquin.
Did you ask him where his wild ride is?
Damn it, I
He
didn't.
slowly
Just for
puts
later.
the hood back up and, continues holding the palanquin
Nice.
post.
I'm like, hey guys, it's Bones.
Knowledge. I imagine I saw that. I'm gonna knowledge religion to see what sort of being might be carrying us
Oh,
along.
reanimated skeletons, clearly.
Okay, free will.
No.
Necromancer.
Well, unclear. Given the town that you're in, unclear.
Okay. Well, I want to worry about it, but not right now. So,
I mean, it's clearly necromancy, but lots of people were around when you revealed the skeleton in the hood, and no one seemed startled.
yeah, just the usual, maybe. Okay.
I ask the skeleton if it's alright to keep using him as a slave.
The skeleton, the hood just sort of slightly nods.
Now, are you saying that because your boss told you to say that, or are you saying that because you feel like your soul isn't damned forever?
He gives you the best shrug you've ever seen, because it's all bones.
Damn, that's a fine ass shrug.
The black leather clad hand makes the Neckaril sign for consent.
Okay.
Wait, is Necrol a?
It's a combination.
Okay.
A lot of things in the underworld don't have lungs, so many of the common words have hand signs or other gesticulations.
Man, I thought it was exclusively chattering.
Skull chattering, I love it.
just teeth clicking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so I guess we'll indicate to go to the Dusk Wardens in this.
Mm-hmm. The hands make the sign for their intended route, which appears to pass south through the bottoms and around through the cavalcade, rather than under Highside Stacks and through Down Market.
Okay.
It awaits a tap of consent.
Guys, tap, tappity tap.
Yeah.
Yep.
I tap in Necrol to consent.
Alright, and with that, you begin smoothly moving your way south through Hospice.
Yay. Commence the boning, which I assume is
What do
just.
we see when we look out the palanquin windows? Like, what's on the street corners, and like, what are the shops and stuff?
Yeah, good question. So I have this here thing. So moving south through Hospice, what you see to the west are these incredibly tall buildings, which appear to have very few entrances anywhere near ground level. As a matter of fact, most of the structures are either themselves a tall tower or are just sort of minarets pointing toward an extending overlook and a set of walkways about 80 feet in the air, which connect many of the more obvious buildings way up there. Highside Stacks looks relatively impassable because of this, although there's like a clear main street. As you wind your way south through Hospice, you turn abruptly into a busy open street filled with all manner of oddities, including a cart of corpses being pushed through the streets, with the cries of the corpse collector making it quite clear that he's both in the business of burying corpses for a fee and of selling unclaimed bodies for unspecified purposes.
Man.
Damn it,
Only
where's
Sky
Sky?
Yeah, I was about to say the triple Sky combo.
And so the palanquin quickly crosses the street into Tar Heel Promenade, which is a very industrial-looking district full of more established, more sort of specific shops, artisans, wares. It's not like Down Market, which is mostly stalls and very closely clustered together. This is more like semi-residential, fine craftsmanship. As you make your way through the promenade, you pass, ocean shops and oddity shops and antique shops and construct areas and, magical oddities. Something called the Wheel Unbroken. A
Ooh,
bookstore.
Look closer at that one.
What, the Wheel Unbroken?
Yes.
Well, you do know the ones that I have to look up, don't you?
Danny will, after this, want to stop at the bookstore. Just to list order.
Of course she does.
I mean, who would Danny be if she didn't, right?
Arlen?
Well,
yes, good
yeah.
mapping there.
She didn't already buy a palanquin, so she's not.
So the Wheel Unbroken is about right there. The green dot.
Where?
I put a green dot on the map.
It's the N in Promenade. The N in Promenade.
Sorry, in the Promenade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the Wheel Unbroken appears to be a specific magical enchantment shop for custom work.
I thrash about and break the wheel.
I get it.
Which one?
The
First
unbroken
off,
one.
you're in a palanquin.
He's still just reeling from that whole catnip debacle this morning.
He's still pretty fucked up.
Pretty nipped out.
Pretty nipped out.
In Tanner's side universe, he imagines himself breaking wheels as he hears what we're saying, but can't quite process it.
Oh my gosh! If we're gonna open up a catnip shop, we're gonna call it Nipped in the Bud.
Yes, please.
So yeah, the Wheel Unbroken is a 3-story building, sort of separate from the row houses on either side of it. There's a distinct gap. It's relatively modest in design, but the magic users in the party can feel the energy just radiating off of the building.
Okay.
Even from your vantage point.
Bad way, good way, a way.
Any wave.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, go to it, Vigdis, if you wanna spend some coin, gather some wares.
Yeah, I do. I've got a battle axe that I really like. Get enchanted.
Okay, so you hop out, and everyone else just hangs out in the palanquin.
Well, I mean, I will
I'll
go
go
to
in.
the.
He's gotta go to a bookstore.
I'll go
I'm
with
gonna
him.
go to the bookstore, but you can do this first. That's fine.
So the first floor is startlingly Spartan. It's a white marble floor with 2 or 3 display racks up the middle aisle. Lots of space. Definitely enough space to swing an axe. And then walls just lined with various mystical jiggery-doos. Traces of runes line the floor and the walls behind all of the things which are clearly for sale. The far end, behind a overly large granite counter, sits an old man with an extremely disreputable looking wizard hat.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
It's
A set of stairs in the back extend upstairs, and it says members only.
Is that how Vigdis enters the shop? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Yes. You know what? Yes. Very yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah, I sense a soul in search of great power.
Yes, please. I have this battle axe here. She's my baby. I would like her to be enchanted.
Adamantine from the look.
Mm-hmm.
You found this?
Is there a reward?
This comes from below the step.
Yes, we're new here.
Definitely a Chelish design, but perhaps older than that. I see influences. What would you like done?
Well, let's start with price, and then we can work on some specifics.
Standard table. Normal enchantments follow base prices, yes. See the board.
All right. I assume it breaks down the.
It's the board that you fucking know what it is.
Yeah. Now, if you were going to enchant a battle axe, what would you? I'm always down for suggestions from the merchant.
Sharpen the edge, pull in the flesh.
Okay, yeah.
Make it so that it tracks. Any random blow may become more interesting. He's describing Keen.
What about impact?
Yes, we have it. Yes.
Because that would be nice.
Can do, yes.
Okay.
How much?
I'm gonna browse through his options here. If you guys want to roleplay a little bit in the bookstore.
How much is it to enchant a like adamantine something or other? Is that standard pricing or extra?
So adamantine is weird because it starts at a +1. Which, yeah, I guess it's just a standard +1, and then getting another +1 is normal price. It doesn't take extra ability or whatever to do it. So, because it's a higher base price item, you can take it up to a higher modifier. For basically the same amount.
It's like the difference
same cost.
between enchanting a wooden sword and enchanting a metal sword. Like,
Yeah.
the enchantment stays the same.
Right. It's just that if you want to put a +1 on it, it costs. Or if you want to put a
the base item
+2,
costs more
right?
inherently. It's not more.
But getting a +2 adamantine costs the same as getting a +1 adamantine. And you don't have to do the base +1 enchantment if you want to add like flaming.
How
You
do
can just go straight to flaming as like a CR or as a +1 enchantment.
I enchant my crossbow? Or I mean my longbow. Sorry.
Is it masterwork?
Cash money.
Cash money for
No, it's just a composite short bow.
Yeah, can't be enchanted unless it's already masterwork.
That's
They
fine.
have mighty composite and composite.
How about my claws?
For sale.
That's what?
How about my claws? Can I enchant them?
I don't think you can enchant natural
we
weapons.
do- This one seeks natural weapons. Perhaps this amulet?
Natural enhancement.
Natural mail enhancement. What does the amulet do?
Natural nail enhancement.
Oh, I hate it so much. Oh my
That's
gosh.
brilliant.
Oh, that's
Brilliant.
brilliant. Oh, genius.
Yes?
How much is the amulet? I'm sure he asks.
fuck is it? It's called
Amulet of
the
Mighty
Amulet of
Fists.
Mighty Fists, and a +1 costs 4,000.
4,000 hugs.
Gold,
Hugs it around.
Honestly, that's a lot of fucking
Just-
hugs.
gold, gems,
Smooches.
or perhaps you have
So,
other things to trade. We take writs, we take favors.
oh yeah, I can't.
We
hear
also
anything.
take perhaps your corpse if you die. Hmm.
Wow, he really didn't like that.
I
He fucking
do
left the
happen to
chat.
have an extra corpse.
Hmm. Perhaps your body when your mind has no more use for it.
Well,
Tanner, can you hear us? We can't hear you.
Tanner said, "Oh
He
crap, I
said
can't
something
hear
like he couldn't
anything."
hear us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lame.
I dig it though.
Okay, now it works.
There we go.
So 4,000 hugs.
Or perhaps your body.
No thanks.
Gold then.
the gold price.
I'll pay the gold price.
Yeah. Not the flesh
How
price.
about?
Oh, the flesh price is a good brand name.
Enough.
Yeah, I don't have any money.
He's just looking around his pockets.
Well, I'm out of time for you.
Pat, pat, pat.
Wait, I have tourmaline if you want some of that.
Ah, yes, these are indeed valuable gems. How many do you have?
4.
Hmm.
Get the gold value of that.
Four. You have 4 tourmalines worth what, like 100?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It might be enough.
It might be enough to insult the
I
merchant.
could maybe sell you these. And he slides a single arrow over.
Ooh, what arrow? Ask what arrow. Then he's not there, but ask.
What does the arrow do?
Burst into flame?
Is it reusable?
Hmm. Not if it hits.
No. Can I just get the gold for the tourmaline?
Yes.
I'm gonna sell you these
Yay!
toys. Okay. It's pretty good.
Alright, he gives you he offers approximately 80% of the value.
Fuck it, good enough for me.
Alright. Yes,
Ah.
yes. Now back to paying customers.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give my adamantine battle axe +2 bonus with specific impact.
And flame decals.
Well, you know, we'll talk to. Well, I mean, that's hilarious because it doesn't flame. That's like serious false advertising, and I love it.
Just the decal, yes. That'd be interesting to look up. How much it would cost for a permanent, like, what's the spell for cold fire? That doesn't actually do anything except, like, aesthetics.
Wait, what?
There's a spell that is just regular fire, but like just this, like this aesthetically, like for the light, not the heat effect.
Fairy fire?
It might be fairy fire.
Probably.
Dancing lights?
I don't know. It produces a heatless flame specifically.
I think it's dancing lights you're thinking of.
Okay. You should get a dancing lights permanency spell in your battle axe. Anyway,
I already have a torch of permanent flame or whatever the fuck it's called.
yeah, but you don't have an axe of permanent flame.
So wait, impact is a +2, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's what, 9,000 gold?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I think it's 8,000, but yeah.
Okay, yeah. Custom work. This will take time.
How long?
Come back tonight. Think we have Kelsey on deck. Yes, Kelsey is quite capable.
Kelsey?
Yes, Kelsey, very powerful enchanter.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't want to encounter the Kelsey's wrath.
Kelsey's turn tonight.
Wow.
Everyone else is on free bench.
Might also be interested in getting my armored coat here spruced up. Not too fancy, just,
Magic coat, extra protection.
yes.
Can do. Three. Yes. Two. Yeah. Yes. It's got 3. Yes, we make it work.
I love this accent, but what I love more is you loving this accent. It really makes it special.
Excellent.
Okay. So you're sort of just buying out the place, getting everything decked out, huh, Vigdis?
I haven't really bought anything other than I've been hoarding my money. So, it's time.
That's
Plus, that whole near-death experience has resulted in a certain desire to upgrade.
That's fair. That's a good good idea.
Yep.
Okay. Is
I leave him with my adamantine battle axe and my good old armored coat. Very worn, but he'll spruce it up.
Very
I
heavy,
like-
yes.
Dark blue.
For you? Yes. Dark blue. He hums and huffs and shuffles it under the counter. Payment in advance, of course.
All right.
Our work? Guaranteed.
that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay, cool. When we're done, so is that like an all-purpose magic shop?
They specialize in custom work.
Okay.
Is it a sexy magic shop?
Instead of going, well, I'm still
Is
going to go.
white marble sexy? I'm not sure.
Could be.
It's
Does it sell lingerie?
awe-inspiring. If that's sexy to you, then yes.
Sells lingerie.
I've seen what the Greeks do with some marble, and well, it might be sexy. Danny.
I get it.
Danny wants to know the direction of the closest music shop.
I do hand over my 1,200 gold, by the way. Nice.
Yep.
Nice. Which is great because I was carrying around 10,000 gold pieces, and it was starting to weigh on me.
It's heavy. It clinks when you bounce.
That's why I got a bag of holding.
Yeah, that holding's dope.
Personally, I just got a strength score, so all good.
Music shop. You're directed more toward the cavalcade. There's apparently one near here, but the person giving you directions takes one look at how you're dressed and your various instruments and finery, and is like, you want the cavalcade.
Okay, cavalcade it is.
Copped out on me, Aubrey. I thought you were gonna.
You require a specific handcrafted instrument, in which case, the correct trades are here.
Yeah. I'm specifically going to look for a doom harp. The more bony, the better. Sorry.
Yeah, let me just, harp, doom harp. Alright, okay, alright. Yes. Once you begin describing that, they're like, oh!
Just
no,
a really...
You won't find that in Cavalcade, and you won't find it in the Promenade, and you won't find it in the Bottoms. you might find it in the high side stacks, but where you'll definitely find it is in northern Ankarte.
I'm looking at the map. Oh, northern Ankarte. Okay, and that's sort of the undead and
Yes.
fleshy/fleshless quadrant. What?
Yes.
Sector? Okay. Thank you. And then I would like to go in that bookstore that you mentioned.
Yep, there's a bookstore.
Bup. Howdy.
It's called... Hold on, I have to come up with a clever pun. No, I got nothing. It's just called...
The Page Turner? No.
Pick
Page Turner.
anything
Yeah.
from Crypt of the Necrodancer, Aubrey. Just Google Crypt of the Necrodancer. Pick the first one.
Wait, I've not played it yet. Is it?
It's called the Spiral Mare.
It's a game about music and undead, Ethan. I don't know what more you need.
Well, that's about books. I asked for the bookstore.
The bookstore is called the Spiral Mare, and it's immediately obvious why. There's a picture of a horse on the front of the shop, and inside are 3 spiral staircases surrounded by library shelves.
Nice. Alright. I'm gonna go in and become a patron of that store.
Well, you're not technically a patron until you buy something.
I will become a patron of that store. Let me see. I think
the 3 spiral staircases are divided into 3 languages: Common, Necral, and Other.
Other?
Oh, cool. I can read
okay.
Common.
Okay. Well, I think I could pretty much filter through any of the 3 sections.
Yeah,
for the
but
most part.
where to start? Like, what are you looking for?
First thing I'm gonna look for is oh my god, I had this. Is this it? No. Is that it? No. There is a specific. Oh, the blue book. The blue book of the city. The blue book details the seat. No. Well. Okay. I look for a blue book, which is defined as a book that details the seedier entertainment establishments in one major city. It contains the name of brothels, burlesque houses, and gambling halls in that city and gives you the appropriate checks.
Yes.
Okay, so I pick that one up distastefully, but I do it anyway.
A bone pale man on the other side of yet another bookshelf that appears to be functioning as a counter.
I'm a little bit upset that he's more pale than me, but only a little bit.
He takes it in his, skinny hands, opens it, turns the pages very quickly.
Yeah.
Sets it to one side and holds out 3 fingers.
Okay, I pay him 3.
Huh?
I pay him. I assume he wants me to pay him?
Yes.
Silver.
No.
Okay. Platinum?
No.
Just kidding. Gold.
Yes.
He wants you to pay in your soul.
I imagine Danny thought that was pretty funny. And so she was having a hearty chuckle to herself. So
he slowly slides each individual of the 3 coins off of the counter and into his left hand.
Okay.
And then rolls the book in like a little wax paper roll.
Okay. That's nice.
And hands it back across the counter to you.
Okay. And then also just nondescript various books about the place that seem like they might be.
There's a whole section on like guides and tours.
Sure. Guides, tours, maybe something like on the religion, just that.
Yeah, history, religion, you got it. Yeah.
I'm going to drop. Let's make it a 30 gold there, just saying I buy books.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. But yeah, nothing super specific.
Mhm.
Just like that.
And once you get 8 hours to page through them, you'll get your knowledge local checks here.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's really all I wanted to do in that shop specifically.
Mhm.
Cool. I tell my cohorts that I'll eventually want to go to the northern side of Ankar.
Ankarte.
This local tongue is so difficult to master. Ankarte.
Aren't you like an 11 in linguistics?
Danny is. Ethan isn't. And she doesn't have anyone to practice with. That's definitely something slightly necral. And what? She doesn't converse with you in necral. Yes.
I figured you did, honestly. I just
To Bofer? Do you know necral?
no. Beaufort just fucking ignores
Well,
everything
it's
you
sort of
say
a
anyway.
It's a one-sided conversation. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's what I do there. I guess unless we have any more shops to stop at, carry on to the Dusk Wardens, right?
Mhm.
Okay. You want to buy anything, Buffer?
I'm still keeping my eyes and ears out for a phylactery of infinite water, or decanter of infinite endless water.
Yeah, phylactery is a little different, my man.
Yeah.
Just a tiny bit.
Just a little different.
Did you know that that's not a weird word? Phylactery is actually like a Jewish prayer thing, and it's only weird in like D&D and Dragon Age. I had this corrected out of me. I was like, dude, that's some anti-Semitic shit. The first time I heard someone say that it was like a Jewish prayer thing.
And they're like, no, you're the one who's got the weird definition.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of like golems.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Either of two small leather boxes containing strips of parchment inscribed with quotations.
Is there anything in Sphinx at the bookstore? In the other section?
In the others section, yeah, maybe, but you get the feeling that the rest of the party is pissed that you're taking so long in there.
Okay, sorry. Go.
Right. So you guys load back into the palanquin, and tap the side, and you start moving again, following the route as highlighted. Make your way south through.
Making your way downtown, walking south, spacious south from your homebound.
Nice.
Like checking the height of the sun. Know if it's time to go back to pick up my totally sweet new item. Well, old items made new.
So here in the bottoms, there's no external light whatsoever, and there's all sorts of light sources. There's no sun at all. In the promenade either.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting that we're completely enclosed.
Yeah. There are all manner of clockwork clocks, which tell you the time in various forms. Most of them appear to be much more art than function. Let's see here. So then you cross a bridge, and it becomes apparent that you are now in the area known as the Bottoms. Because it is suddenly a pretty rough area. Lots of people wearing armor, lots of people drinking openly in the streets, midday. The thing that's immediately unsettling are the apparent religious zealots with mouths that are sewn shut.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
But, they're just going about their business in various armor or, embrasures or, whatever. But yeah, there's lots of, merrymaking, just sort of casual combat training, in the streets. Lots of laborers. You hear saws and, mechanical works and stuff like that. But you also see a pronounced religious presence, and it strikes you that there are some pretty weird religions here. You have people holding both hands high above them in the air, just sort of walking around. You have people doing funny walks. You've got all manner of crazy garb, crazy hats. Take your pick. The palanquin bearers don't slacken their pace and push through, and the bottoms is relatively small, and you see the cavalcade ahead rather quickly.
Cool.
So the workshops of the cavalcade kind of pull into sight. You cross yet another bridge, and you can see goofy paths which lead between river sections. There's a lot of moving water here, a lot of water mills.
How do the people look?
The people look, industrious, pale. Some are undead, some are lizards, some are trolls. What's particularly unsettling is the troll draped in blood-stained linens, standing in the middle of
Wait,
one
do
of
I
the market
recognize him?
sections. You do not.
Okay.
Okay.
Standing in one of the market squares, very carefully holding up and studying his exposed intestines.
You sure this isn't the same guy as earlier?
Yes. Definitely a very different size. Definitely, different skin pallor.
Sure.
He appears to be receiving payment as you go past.
I guess we fit in more than I thought we did. Knowledge anything to know what's going on? Because that's weird.
Yeah, well, you recognize it quite quickly.
Okay.
That's what it looks like when, witches read the intestines of an animal. It's called haruspex.
No. But okay. I didn't really know that could be done with the troll when it was still alive multiple times, I assume.
Yeah. You're surprised, but there it is.
Is that a cruelty-free way, or just cruelty,
Seems
transfer?
a little bit consensual.
Okay.
Do I recognize the person performing it as a seer? Or
yes, he's definitely wearing some arcane-looking garb, just to indicate that he's like a seer, fortune teller.
Wait, what? Alex, what's that class you played in 1v1s?
Oracle?
Oracle, right. Are they an Oracle?
Could be.
Okay.
I mean, just by look, like.
Alright, good to know that exists in this world.
Okay.
Maybe exists.
Well, it is the era of false prophecy. So
Also,
not really that relevant.
I'm going to.
Also, hang on. It is the era of false prophecies. What's going on here?
Yeah, good point. The dissonance is quite obvious to you. As someone who knows that there's been no such thing as proper divination or fortune telling for nigh on 40 years now. What's up with that? Like, what is up with that?
Bunch of dog and pony shows around.
Stops the what is it called? Palanquin. She's so excited about this.
I think I'll mention it to people, but I'm definitely not going to mess with, especially when we disemboweled a troll just yesterday. I'm not too keen to, be known amongst the troll world as the people who mess with disemboweled trolls.
The disembowelers.
Yeah.
Better than the
That's
disembowelees.
name, not gonna lie.
It's true. You make a very valid point, Bother. But no, I don't think I'm gonna stop. And talk
Although I'm
unless you
kind
guys
of interested in what our trolls' bowels meant.
That's a good. Well, nothing, because prophecy's fake.
You're
Says
right.
Danny.
Damn it.
Yeah. I mean, we could
Or
stop and call them
is it?
out, but I don't think I necessarily want to stop and call them out. It might be
No, that would
regarded
probably
as
be unwise.
a dick move.
In certain circles, this is known as a dick move.
Yeah. I think we're just gonna Palanquin right on by.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I'm not too Palanquin on that idea, however.
Oh.
There we go. There's the humor.
Okay. So yeah, you guys make your way across the cavalcade,
Yes.
following the various roads and bridges. What's super obvious about this area is that it's loud. There are saws, there are hammers, there are big hammers, there are giant falling metal things that raise up again and drop again to smash other things flat. Like a water hammer that like resets itself and then falls again.
Huh.
There was one that was outside my dorm room senior year. It was not great.
Yeah. There are a lot of mills built into the various streams, and the smithies appear to be taking excellent advantage of it here. Also, you can feel the heat from some of the furnaces from inside the Palanquin.
Wow, that's
Just
intense.
through like the little gaps and stuff. The air is much hotter here. It is stifling. As many, low roof structures stacked on top of low roof structures stacked on top of low roof structures. There's not a maze to make your way through. It's cliffs. It is tall, immense chambers with cliff dwellings. And there are golems right at the edge, which turn slowly to register your entrance into the area.
I wave at them.
They can't see you quite.
Are they
I
clockwork?
hang out the side of the palanquin and wave at them.
Are they clockwork in nature?
They do not appear to be. They appear to be stonework in nature.
If only Toph were here now. Toph.
Yeah, you've seen stuff like this from Toth, yeah. You hear the buzz of tiny mechanical insects, and you hear the click of pointed legs moving through the streets. And you see all manner of clockwork messengers, parrots and spiders and whatnot going up and down the cliff faces, and you see the lifts extending up and down the cliffs.
Interesting.
You also see strangely uniformed men and similarly uniformed women going about to and fro.
Are they in the uniform of the Dusk Wardens that we have encountered yesterday?
You do see a couple of those, but those aren't the same uniform.
Okay.
The Dusk Warden's uniform does stick out. You see them; they're going to and fro, and especially as you make your way towards where you've been told the Dusk Warden house is, they increase in density. But on the southern side, it first starts off with this other strange uniform.
Okay. Do I know it, or will we have to ask about it later?
Probably not to ask about it later.
Okay. In that case, let's carry on.
You pass a very large structure about here. Little green dot.
I
Called
see it.
Imbis.
Oh,
Right.
shit, we're in Biss already?
Yeah, you're in Bis.
Damn.
There?
These are the
Cover
balcony
is still in
mansions
Cavalcade.
of Bis. Yep, good ping.
Okay.
Is halfway between here and Dis the city Kiss?
Ha. No. Yeah. Right. So you find your way over to the Dusk Wardens, located. Which one are they? I think they are this. They are this complex.
Okay.
And it's no, that pain.
How big is it? Like, what? Describe the building, if you would.
Yes. Trying to find.
You can do it, Aubrey. I believe in you.
Yeah. I had it, and
Still good.
oh, I see. It's over in this document. I have so many documents open right now. This. That's Dusk Wardens. Yes, the Dusk Warden Guild House is a solid and unprepossessing structure, distinguished only by a placard over the door bearing the group's sigil, the blue or the golden arch. Inside, or well.
Okay.
We go inside.
We go inside.
So
Yeah.
it's a complex with like a pretty obvious barracks and.
Don't go there.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
unprepossessing.
We go in the front door.
All right. So inside it's low and utilitarian and very meticulously lit and very clean. There are lots of people moving around, going to and fro from like a nexus of offices which branch off of the center room. We see signs that say armory, barracks.
So sort of like a receptionist area, like maybe.
Yeah,
like
it's not long before someone greets you and says, "Well met."
Hail and well met.
Hello. Is there any lemon water around? Maybe like a front desk.
I don't know what a lemon is.
Scones? What a okay.
Carrots.
Nope.
I can.
Hey, we're a little busy. Is there something that I can help you with?
Well, I mean the lemon, but besides that, yeah, we're here to see Abra or someone.
Yes, Commander Abra.
Is he a commander?
He is.
Okay. Yes, Commander.
I believe he is yet to return.
From where?
Did he go back down to the?
Oh, he was on Half-Light duty this week.
And that's a commander's job, to be on Half-Light duty.
Yes.
Yes, he literally walked us through on Half-Life duty.
No, I know that, but I find it hard to believe that that's a commander's, like,
I flashed the little fucking bracelet thing he gave me, and I'm like, he gave us this. Are you sure he's still busy?
We didn't steal it, I promise.
Greater Charm. And you said Abra gave it to you?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
we could prove it, but that would be a little redundant.
Okay. Right. So how can I help you? You clearly know something that I don't yet.
And is that lemons? No, the Abra thing. Got it.
Well, I don't know if he's trying to keep it confidential or whatever, so I won't. I'll spare you the details. But do you have any idea when he might be back?
Good question. No, it's unclear. Commanders are free to operate independently for weeks at a time.
Cool. Spectres. How do I get that role here?
It looks like you might be well on your way if you have half greater charm.
Mm.
He must have seen something in you. Are you interested in joining?
A little. Can I just start the operating on my own forever and then just report back to you guys?
Very autonomous.
Well, I mean, maybe. Let me get someone for you.
Awesome, thank you.
Okay. He goes away for a second and comes back, and a middle-aged woman greets you and says, "Ah, these are the ones that helped with the ambush yesterday. yeah, come on into my office."
Okay. Is your office?
I
I whisper
She
the map.
leads you, down a, 30-foot corridor to a section just within earshot of the barracks.
I follow and gesture everyone else to come with.
Danny's looking everywhere for a map.
She points at
Make your own map.
she points at a large pitcher which appears to be warm, and she says, "Some claw."
Oh yes, I haven't had this since Magnamar. Oh.
Pale H. It's their coffee. It's very cinnamony.
Even like crab claws, and I'm like,
Yeah.
sorry,
You know,
anyway.
this reminds me of a friend in Magnamar we have.
Oh, been to Magnamar, eh?
Yeah.
Born and raised.
Yeah. How is it on the low side of the step?
It's closer to sea level, so it doesn't hurt everything, you know.
Yeah.
Do you know it's harder to breathe up here?
Down there, a little green.
Probably
Look
is.
at that. Look at the excitement we have up here.
I feel like I'm still getting used to this lungs. Like, damn.
It's a bit of a strange accent you have there for a human.
Yeah. Well, you know, I was raised by gnomes, so that kind of changes some things.
Huh. That takes all walks, I guess.
Yep.
It's, you know what they say about Caramaga. Your business is your business.
Oh.
Did you say that?
It's
a
all
lot?
Should I not have told you I was raised by gnomes? All right, never mind. Redact that. I was raised by wolves. That's wolf accent.
Sure, man. I mean,
Raised by
takes all
gnomes, found
kinds.
in Rome. What's the difference?
So she leans back in her seat and puts her feet up a little bit and says, "So you want to join the Dusk Wardens, eh?"
Well, kinda. I don't want to work with anyone per se,
Really? Outside?
unless it's these other 4 people and they're also Dusk Wardens.
Well, you'll have to work with us to get trained. We don't let just anyone, go into the Undercity.
Okay. I wasn't even thinking about the Undercity, honestly. I was thinking about.
No, you said explore.
Well, yeah. Is that
explore? That couldn't mean any. I mean,
is that the only place you
doesn't
guys
mean
explore?
You to explore Caramaga,
Yeah. I mean, wherever.
but you need our permission if you want to explore the Undercity.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, yeah. All right. I'm down for becoming a Dusk Warden.
Well, okay, yes, but can we sort of test out of it that a possibility?
Well, yeah, a little bit,
Okay,
kind of. There's a test.
I'm good at tests.
You can just go straight to the test if you want.
Okay.
Let's hear.
What?
Hear what's
All right.
going on.
You seem to have a warning. What is the warning before we go to the test?
Oh, the test is that we're going to simulate a cave-in
We've already done that. Next.
in the Undercity
Oh. Okay.
with the Sugathi.
And there's
We already
zero.
done that.
There's a 0% chance that the cave-in will backfire and we'll be locked in there forever with Sugathi, right?
Danger is no stranger to a Dusk Warden. If you don't have the heart for it, I'm afraid you won't be much good in the training.
I mean, I'm not much good to you dead either, so you know.
I mean, I can't tell you it's safe, but
Yeah.
we do everything in our power to, make sure that it happens according to plan.
Okay. But, you know, if something were to go wrong, we don't want that to happen.
Lady, miss, look around you. How many Duskboardens do you see? Do they have any scars? They do.
Yes.
Yeah. When you train in the hole, you accept the dangers of the hole. We try not to maim anyone, but shit happens.
Okay. Cool. I think we're okay with that test. Bofer looks around expectantly, but we might want to hold off for a bit. At least until I can get a depth meter so I can teleport us out at any time.
Oh, yeah. Actually, you might find that and she points at the charm on your wrist.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I think if you look at the color of the glow, it actually tells you.
Really? That's awesome.
It changes shade a little bit.
What?
Of course, they're calibrated here at Karamaga, so you know.
All right, fair. How do I recalibrate one of them then?
You'll just learn a
Just
different
take a figure
color.
in front of you while holding it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair.
Move your wrist back and forth while making a figure eight.
Aha! No. Okay. Cool.
No, you'll just learn the different color range.
All right.
Different heights.
Sounds good. Thank you. So, yeah, we'll definitely be back to take that test, I guess.
How
Sure.
often do you offer the test?
Oh, we do it on a group-by-group basis. I suspect if, a lot of you would like to train, I'm sure we can find someone to train you.
Okay.
Does anyone actually have any interest in training here? Bofer says out loud.
We have tests in physical fitness, combat abilities, spelunking, subterranean survival, and of course the practical exam, the cave-in.
I'd rather not go in a cave.
It's not for everyone. She dismisses you with a hand wave.
I think she's calling you a pussy.
Well, to be fair, I am a pussy.
Anyway, that's not even why we're here. We came here because what's his face? Abra told us to meet him here.
Ah, yes, we've been successfully debriefed. You helped with the Sugathi invasion, and it looks like he's rewarded you handsomely. And she again gestures to the.
Yep.
But
right.
I did want to personally thank you for helping keep that caravan safe. If there's anything the Dusk Wardens can do for you, with, of course, limits, please do let me know. We owe you a favor, and...
We're new to...
Karamaga.
We've heard... Karamaga. We've heard tale of a, larger-than-life map room.
Yeah, that's off limits.
Okay, I know. I just general information. What is it? What's going on?
We map the Undercity, and we have been for a very long time.
Okay.
But we specifically don't let anyone see it because that kind of encourages exploration.
Sure.
The city has a storied past.
Yeah.
With adventurers stirring up things down there that, sometimes nearly destroy the city.
Yeah. Tell me.
Very,
Who would go and do something like that?
very old city.
Hey, so we
hasn't managed to eat us yet, but rest assured, one day it's coming.
I'm gonna get some water. Do you want anything?
Water.
If we happen to get lost, air quotes, in the cave-in exam, wouldn't it be nice if we knew the map?
Good point.
If
Diplo that.
Yeah, I'll deploy that. Hold on.
the cave-in is meant to trap you. It's hard to get lost if you're trapped.
So what's the end goal of the cave-in? Just mine my way out, or... Just stay
Subterranean
there.
survival skills, darkness, madness, trains your mind, hones your body.
Okay. Magic allowed?
Of course.
And the light spell isn't like the first thing you guys learn?
No, that's exactly what we do. Huge
Okay.
part of spelunking.
Not a lot of
because
madness.
and Beaufort taps the charm twice. I think this thing has a light in it, and so you don't even need that.
Yeah, most recruits have to earn those, but we don't exactly deprive you of equipment that you have before you go.
Ah, fair enough. Okay. So, again, is the goal to dig out or just stay in there forever?
The goal is survival.
How long survival?
You'll find out.
Is it like a survive until you don't scenario, or? Okay.
What
I
if
don't want to give too much of the test away.
what if surviving is just teleporting out the second you cave it in?
I mean, there's
Yeah,
not
there's
really
minimum requirements.
there's not really a way to cheat.
That sounds up our alley. 'cause-
It's a practical. The results speak for themselves.
And how many dead people have resulted from this cave-in simulation? You guys got to keep that number somewhere.
What's the
More
the
than
what?
0.
The number of dead people that result from this experiment simulation.
We haven't had any deaths in 3 years.
What happened 3 years ago?
The last
It
people
was a
took the
death.
test.
How was
Yeah.
there a death?
Suicide. Darkness does strange things to your mind.
Was it the darkness or the Sugathi?
Oh, you've watched Konosuba.
No, there was no sign of Sugathi.
Oh, they're good.
That's exactly what the Sugathi want you to think.
Yeah.
The most dangerous thing in the Undercity is ourselves. Always remember that.
Yeah, Abra was telling us that a lot.
She's super stern, super stone-faced. Just like the kind of person that like understands that they live on top of like obvious sleeping ancient red dragons.
I can't imagine her
And
stone
that's-
face.
And that's the stuff they know the names of.
I can't imagine her stone faced with her legs up on the desk. Did she take them down?
Yeah, when she switched to more serious language, of,
Okay.
like people dying in training, yeah, she's back to like sitting upright.
Okay.
She's had her arms crossed and kind of and her legs crossed too. She's wearing an incredibly light field plate.
So, is there any preventative magic that would stop us from casting magic the second you use a cave-in?
No,
And there's nothing at all that would
I imagine they know it. Right?
prevent me from teleporting, right?
Like, we'll cross that bridge when we.
no. But the point of the
I
practical,
thought this was a cave-in, not a bridge challenge.
the point of the practical is to teach you, so you kind of take from the training what you put into it.
What is it trying to teach me specifically?
Self-sufficiency.
We've been self-sufficient for days.
Days.
That's
Bye,
fine.
Mom.
You're clearly accomplished adventurers. That's why you were rewarded by Abra.
Tech sarcasm.
all right. We'll do your test, but not now. We'll be back eventually, sometime. Depends on how long we want to keep exploring this town.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think that's everything. Anyone else have any other questions?
No. Oh yeah. Who are those other guarded figures?
What?
There's other, like, you guys have your uniform outfits. Other people were walking around. They had the described.
Oh, you described the uniform?
Yeah.
Oh, those are probably Ardocs.
What are those?
Isn't that a family?
It's closer to a clan than a family, although I guess they mean the same thing.
Okay.
The only way to become an Ardok is to be born an Ardok. But yeah, they're like a clan. I don't know. Talk to them.
Are we? Can we
Those
do that?
vampires?
Do we have to survive a cave-in first?
No.
That was a little bitter.
Okay.
Anyway, no, we're good. Sorry. I just really want to see that room. You
That's
know.
a good meme.
Well, I guess we know what we have to do for that.
Yeah. No non-members are allowed in the map room. No non-members are allowed in the Undercity.
So, what's to stop us, now that we know the map room's in this building, from scrying on the map room?
Probably the anti-scrying war.
She places her palms flat on the table and says, "That's for me to know, and you to find out."
Fair enough.
Tell you what, though, you seem a little eager to rile people. There's the Citizens Council in Wittershins has been rubbing us the wrong way, and you seem like the kind of individuals to rub them right back. See, all of Kermaga owes the Dusk Wardens. We keep everyone safe, everyone follows our rules, and everyone provides us with what we need when they're asked. The Citizens Council, feeling a little emboldened due to the lack of incursions, sort of the curse of infrastructure, if you will. No one notices when the roads are good. Perhaps you could change some minds.
The what council?
The Citizens Council.
Council.
The home ownership.
Yeah.
The hoe.
So, exactly what are they doing that's upsetting you? Are they trying to dismantle the Dusk Wardens?
No, they've ceased to provide help when asked without being asked a second time. There are few rules in Kermaga. One of them is always do what the Dusk Wardens say.
Okay, so who specifically is behind not responding quickly?
The Citizens Council is comprised of homeowners in Wittershins.
Okay, sounds like a plan. I'm interested.
Yeah,
But-
sure.
I don't want to suggest anything nefarious, but you seem like you might be up for it.
For something
Oh,
nefarious?
I was already planning anything. You have complete.
Just a little something to stir things up so they remember that they are, you know, protected from the things that go bump in the Undercity. If you can convince them otherwise,
Hey,
you know, just
you know what would
otherwise, then
really help me?
remind them that we're responsible for their safety in all its facets. That would be fantastic.
Yeah.
But use whatever means you see necessary, considering you're technically unaffiliated with us.
Sweet. Sounds good to me.
Yeah,
Hey, you
try
don't
not to summon any dragons.
you don't happen to have any, I don't know, decanters of infinite water around here, right? No? Okay, fine. Never mind.
Just really thirsty.
Just really thirsty for justice. Okay, cool. We'll go do that. Like, now. Unless Danny wanted us
Okay.
to stop somewhere. Thanks. What was your name again?
What is her name? Polly.
Polly?
Paulii.
Okay. Also, while we're here, you don't know anything about Dullahan, do you?
No. No. No, we don't.
Okay. Cool. Good to know. Thank you.
Yep. Hey,
Don't ask that question. Got it. Thanks.
We're used to that. We ask a lot of those questions.
Well,
Well,
I don't know where to begin to continue this line of questioning. Be careful.
Okay.
She
Nope.
narrows her eyes and squints at you.
wait, at the Citizens Council or with the other thing?
The other thing.
Okay. That will do.
Rumors are just rumors, you know?
Well, yeah, it is Karamaga. Mind your own business or whatever.
Your business is your business.
No, I'm pretty sure it's mind your own business.
She waves her hand in dismissal. And
Okay.
looks down at her desk and picks up her quill.
We dismiss.
Okay.
Neat.
Me.
Neat.
Yeet.
Yeet.
Okay. So you file out and back into the palanquin?
Yep. And
Eventually, we're gonna have to stop using this thing.
we're
Probably
gonna
when we give up the room.
we're gonna head to Wittershins if no one can stop me. Or,
Hold on. I want to get my armor and battle axe before we do that. Just, for a reason.
wait, did you leave them at the hotel?
No, they're getting enchanted.
Oh, right.
It's only been like hour and a half.
Oh,
2
I
hours.
know. I'm saying that before we go and do that,
Mm-hmm.
I am absolutely gonna go and get my enchanted upgrade.
All right, so let's go through Down Market just because we haven't seen it yet, and then go through Hospice all the way to Ankarte, and then hit the Tar Heel Promenade. And if they're still not,
Wittershins for the shenanigans, assuming it's the right
Yeah.
time.
yeah, and then straight to Wittershins after that.
Sounds good? Yeah.
Oh, did she tell us when the Citizens Council convenes, or just
Tomorrow.
anytime?
Yeah, they have a fucking hall right there.
This thing.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
No, I'm fine. Eventually, I want to get my
Permanent structure, you know?
Eventually, I want to get my Doom Harp, but I really don't need that until I'm the next level, which doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'm gonna go there. Ethan's gonna go to the bathroom real quick, but yeah, carry on.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Also, just because I haven't heard you for a while, Alex, you're still there, right?
Alex died.
Alex is on mute and has been forever, even missing all her witty quips and stuff.
Rip.
Right, Alex?
Alex.
How long have you been on mute? So long. Taking so long at the fair.
All right, I'm gonna
Oh
go
no, what can the matter be?
pee. I'll be right back.
Oh no, what can the matter be? There and back.
Well, Ethan went to pee. Aaron just went to go. I'm gonna go pee too.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright, brief intermission.
So we have to disrupt the council, correct? Or something more specific.
All right, back.
Yeah, I'm curious to hear what Aaron's plan is here.
What's my plan?
What's our goal at the council? To be
Fucking
attacked?
stir up trouble because we have basically a fallback. Like, oh, we were just stirring up trouble because of someone else.
Are we supposed to like keep it under wraps, or?
Well, we should probably hide the greater charm that we got from what's his face.
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright.
It's in my bag of holding. But yeah, I mean, I don't have any specific purpose. I just want to go because A, Wittershins were assholes to us on our way in.
They were assholes.
And B, I mean, what a better time to do something than now.
Who's the best fighter in the village?
That'd be me.
What, on a scale of 0 to 100, what level are you? Would you say you are?
Good enough to knock you on your ass?
How about 5 of me?
Easily.
I see. Well then, there goes my backup plan, guys.
What about 5 of Jason?
Yeah.
Well, I definitely couldn't beat 5 of Jason.
That's actually the card deck we're working on, the 5 of Jason.
That follows suit.
Ha! I get it.
Thank you.
So is Alex still dead?
What you did there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, hi, Alex. Where have you been?
Hi.
Hey, you're back.
I'm here.
She's been here the whole time.
She's been burning her apartment down since she found a bug in it.
I figured you'd drop the cabinet door on yourself.
It died?
No, that was yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
Now undead.
Oh no. Reanimated Alex.
Reanimate! That's a Crypt of the Necrodancer meme, Ethan.
Alex, what would be your undead name?
Alex's Wild Ride.
Okay. Undead or clubbin name? Clubbin name?
Fight Me?
Okay.
I thought you were gonna say Lovin' Name, and I was like, wow.
No, Klaus.
So, were you there for that whole interaction, Alex?
Yeah.
You just weren't responding for 5 minutes?
Pretty much, yeah. I was listening. If I had anything burning to add, I would have, but didn't.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Cool.
How bad do we want to muck this up? Because I have at least 2 casts of 21-foot woman at my disposal.
Oh, I feel like we should go for something like really ridiculous, like Tanglefoot bags everywhere,
No.
like.
Here's what we do. We play the long game. We buy 4 separate houses in Wittershins. We join the Citizens Council and just constantly show up to every meeting and tell them how terrible they are.
That's a long con.
I feel like Connie's isn't even the right word.
The appropriate way to do politics? It's a con.
Alright, so you make your way out of Biss and over into Down Market.
I instruct the skeletons to please not go anywhere near the Warren.
Yeah.
Warren?
Unless we have to.
The
Oh,
Warren.
yeah.
Yeah.
So as you cross the street from Biss into Down Market, there's a tall archway. And out of the side of the tall archway, you see a gargoyle up on one of the roofs, tossing roof tiles down at children who are playing and dancing and playing like dodge the roof tile. It's cursing and insulting them
Do the children seem amused by this?
In like a really mean way.
Okay. Hey, why are the children mean?
It's not super clear what's going on. The gargoyle appears to be super pissed, and the children appear to be making a naughty game of it.
Sorry, what district are we in?
The street between Biss and Down Market. You're noticing a pattern where
Children are assholes?
the big thoroughfares between areas are much more chaotic than each different area. Each area seems to have its own order, and the streets in between are no man's lands.
Yeah.
So pretty quickly.
Bofer asks Danny if Danny speaks gargoyle.
I knowledge to know what language gargoyles speak.
Good question.
Also,
It's cursing in common.
I honestly thought gargoyles just spoke common. I was just.
I'm sorry, it's cursing in common?
Yes.
I don't, like, they just
Swearing.
say fuck Yeah,
Yeah.
they say fuck shit stack and it actually means something.
Yeah, they're saying, fuck you, you little ruddy street rats.
Oh,
Get through my area again, I'll crack you in the head with a tile, you little shits.
okay, not exclusively swearing, though. Like, fuck, shit, ass, fuck.
It's a fuckers and shits.
It's a fuck
That's-
shit
yes.
stack. It's a fuck
Okay.
shit stack.
Yeah, I mean, the Reggie Wallace of
Reggie
the
Watts.
common language. Who's Reggie Wallace?
If you're really listening, do it with a linguistics check.
Okay, I guess I can. Bop?
I mean, it sounds like it might have a slightly Terran accent.
Ugh, I don't know that one. Okay.
Wait a second.
Heard it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just a little bit jealous that Bofer knows it and I don't. And Marauder.
Alright, so the Palanquin pauses here, unsure of where it is that you want to process. Obvious things in your field of view include stall after stall of just like quick little tent that was put up. A rather obvious like raised podium with shackled individuals being paraded across it. What else do we have?
Is the raised podium this thing?
Surprisingly tall standalone post. This building is huge. You can't miss that. That's very tall. Sort of a little shaded woven grove off to one edge there. Oh, and a huge amphitheater way in the distance over by the edge of the lake.
I'm glad it's an amphitheater. I thought it was an opera hall.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm glad it matched.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
I don't think we're in down market for anything particular.
Just passing through.
Just to see
Yeah.
the sights.
Just passing through on our way to Ancarte.
What's cool in down market that we should see?
Oh, wait. Are we going to Ancarte or the guild or whatever?
I mean, the Citizens Council isn't open yet, and by open I mean our battle axe isn't ready yet.
I will open the Citizens Council.
Okay.
I mean, are we gonna intimidate them or?
Oh man, I hope so.
Probably.
Yeah.
Let's see. Rather noisy things include sort of a farm area on the north side near the Warren. You can definitely hear the lowing of cattle and the squealing of extremely large pigs and the roar of a tiger.
Hey, Aubrey, did we catch from the from Polly that we were supposed to keep our mouths shut about the Sugathi thing? By the way.
Oh, not really.
Okay, cool. Good to know. Thank you.
Um. Yeah, that temple looks weird. That big temple, startlingly out of place.
This one?
Down there. Yeah.
What? Hold on. Wait. No.
And then out of the blue, the palanquin stopped dead. And
I get
you
it.
see ahead of you in the road a troll.
Do we recognize him?
Nope, don't recognize him. Reaching inside of himself, pulling out his guts, looking at them and saying, "Bad luck follows this one."
Yeah, man.
And then he walks slowly away.
They're into that? That can't be pleasurable. I think. I mean, he did that himself? He didn't have like a seer?
It's unclear. You didn't see him like make the slice or something.
Oh, okay. Because that would be really, really whack if like he just did it to make a point and he's totally not a seer. That's pretty good. Okay.
Well, guys, I have to go get ready for work, so.
Bye, Tanner.
Peace.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we near one of these? I don't know. Seers slash.
Well, there's a temple right here.
Oh yeah. There's probably you've seen probably 6 since you entered Down Market.
Okay. Do it. Let's go. Let's figure it out.
What? Go.
Yeah.
What?
The temple.
The temple? Okay. Alright, so you spur the palanquin south toward the temple. Hold on, let me go get the description there. Nope. Right. Again, in that other PDF that I'm thinking about. Nope. Headquarters. There we go. So, providing a stark juxtaposition from the ever-changing riot of temporary tents and market stalls that makes up the rest of Down Market, this temple rises like a boulder in the surf. Enormous marble stairs march up to a colonnaded and covered set of porches that ring the building. There's an open-air ledge up there, and there appear to be quite a few trolls milling about, as well as all other manner of races.
Oh, are there a bunch of trolls?
Yes.
That's dangerous, though. Okay, that's fine. Let's add. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry. Finish.
No, that was it.
Okay. I'm gonna ask a passerby, not troll. Not trying to be racist, but we did gut one.
Your
Oh,
business
what?
is your
And all
business.
trolls know
He
each other?
shrugs and walks on.
I mean,
To be fair, they also appear to enjoy gutting themselves, so like maybe that wasn't as much of a faux pas as we initially thought.
yeah, that's fair. Like we could have been doing like like that's the standard meet and greet, sort of. In the
They're
city.
equivalent for shaking hands.
Yeah, shaking hands, patting back, stabbing guts, all the same thing. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna ask, what is that temple? What is the gist of the temple?
Hi, for gold, I can help you.
Is that the same guy or just cousin?
Oh yeah, Gav is back.
God. What's the top speed of a skeleton pulled palanquin?
Pretty good. No problem here. I'll take off. Fuck off.
Okay, thank you.
You can deal with the temple yourselves.
I mean, that's fine with me.
I'm ignoring him. I'm completely ignoring him. I'm pretending he's not there very, very hard.
Yeah, I'm fine with ignoring him.
A hooded figure stops and says and hisses, enjoying the augers?
I'm doing my best to do that. Didn't anyone tell them that it doesn't work anymore?
Never mind them.
Okay. I mean, I'm doing my best, like I said, as well. But why do they insist on it?
Insist on what?
Spilling troll guts and ranting about the future?
In in Karmaga, your business is your business.
Okay. Even if they're just, that's the case.
Everyone has their own business.
Oh, I get it! Biz!
Business.
Oh boy.
After talking to the individual for a second, you can see like a
Snake.
tail sticking out of the back of the cloak.
Yeah, snake person. There's something or other.
Sneeple!
Sneeple. But I'm not gonna ask or inquire about it. His business is his business.
Mm-hmm. If you wish to consult the augurs, I suggest you do so here.
Where's
Okay.
a better place to consult the augurs?
Where's the second best place? Yeah.
The
No.
city is their domain.
Sippy? Sippy.
The city.
City. Sorry, the accent.
Really?
is a
I
little-
thought the
wrong.
Dusk Wardens were in charge of the city.
The Dusk Wardens guard the Undercity.
The Undershitty?
So what do the augurs guard?
The augurs tend the augurs.
Is everyone an augur then?
There, what the fuck? Hold on, I'm gonna go get the gray bottle.
Sorry?
Is everyone an augur then?
Everyone can be an augur.
God, it's fake.
What do I have to do to be an augur?
Oh, that's why.
Is he gonna stab
can
you?
join the trolls. The trolls guard their own.
What do I have to do to become a troll?
Straight to the nose.
Nice. What's that?
What do I have to do to become a troll?
God damn it.
What do I have to do to become a Callborn?
Nothing you want to do, I imagine.
I don't know what a Callborn is.
I'm pretty sure. that-
Brings lowlanders to Karmaga.
Wait,
Apparently the augurs.
no. They're, tourists? Is the best way.
You pick a dangerous city to tour.
It had good reviews.
Your cloaca must be deep.
Thank.
God damn it.
I don't. Okay, now I don't know the snake language, but I do want a linguistics check.
The
If
language?
Your balls
that's-
must be huge.
yeah.
Balls must be huge, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess there aren't snake balls over there. Smalls.
Smalls.
Okay. Okay. Are we gonna talk to the trolls, directed at the party, rather than the snake boy?
Well, are
Or-
all augurs trolls?
It does appear to be the case.
Well, just the ones here, at least.
Yeah, I'm sure
I
someone
can't-
somewhere is an augur.
I am half worried that they are gonna try to cut us open in an attempt to become an augur.
I flip a coin to Gav, who's I'm sure nearby. I flip a gold to him, and I'm like, all right, this guy's no use. What actually is this place?
Bargain wants to see you.
Troll walked up to us.
Yep.
Wait, so Gav isn't there?
A particularly straight-spined, well-groomed, carefully coiffed troll waves from the top of the stairs up on the porch. Her well-fitting dress actually looks rather comely for a troll. The only thing that's particularly off-putting that you can see from here is that even from here, her lower jaw extends out a good 6 inches beyond due to the 2 rows of tusks.
See, we can tell she's a plot-relevant character because it's female.
Yeah, not wrong.
Comely, goddamn it, Sky.
Oh my god, no!
That's where you come in?
Comely,
That's-
I hate it!
Sky's here.
Hi, Sky. Okay. I mean, I guess it probably couldn't hurt unless you die. This or carry on at a party. I'm willing to see what she wants, but probably not the best.
Yeah.
Bargain is busy. Suggest you move fast.
Cool.
Okay.
I run up, like as quickly as I can, gesturing. Come on, guys! It looks like fun.
Okay, well, I'm not that. I'm not that keen. Yeah. Okay, I'll go in.
All right, so he directs you over to the oversized stairs,
Okay.
and after a brief hike, and you notice the palanquin very quickly kind of sidelines itself to the bottom of the stairs.
Love that palanquin. Okay.
After a surprisingly long walk up the stairs, especially since you haven't been doing a lot of walking, you're finally in the presence of, well, there's no easy way to put it. She's 15 feet tall. And unlike a lot of the others, she's standing upright, which makes her even taller.
Yeah.
You know.
Sure.
She's clothed in a red toga in a Roman styling with, sort of gold accents around the edge. Startling amount of oversized jewelry. Lots of earrings.
Okay. This troll pirate queen, who's okay. Okay.
Hi.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us.
Wait, I'm sorry. You said she was a troll?
Yes.
Okay.
Does my accent offend?
I'm gonna climb on top of the palanquin to get more on eye level with her.
The palanquin parked itself down at the
we're
bottom of the stairs.
Oh, I thought she was. Okay, never mind.
Nope. We're good. We have minimal interaction with trolls where we are from. And yeah, the majority of them are trolls cutting themselves open and spilling their guts one way.
Yes. Our respects.
Yes.
The art of our tribe.
Okay. How does that sort of mesh with the whole Aradin debacle?
Arodin. Arodin's dead.
Yes, that is seemingly the case.
And who was he to trolls, do you think?
Probably just some human guy, right?
Of course.
Okay.
And who was he to Karamaga? A newcomer.
Newcomer to Karamaga. Okay.
So are you guys a fan of the old comers then?
I hate everything about this.
I suspect you are the adventurers we ran afoul of in the Warren earlier, hmm?
Well, there was a scuffle. I'm not gonna lie about that.
Think nothing of it. He's one of our brutes. He, extorts newcomers. Slackjaws.
Yeah, that wasn't great. I'm not sure if we're too.
I feel like we responded fairly.
It's not a great practice. Sort of as a welcome wagon to the city.
That's not the point. The point is to tell the Gox who runs things.
Okay.
And in Katarmaga, it's us, it's the vampires, and it's the Ardox.
Okay.
I mean, the Dusk Wardens could run things, but mostly us.
Okay.
Oh, really? Because I heard the Citizens Council say that the augurs suck ass.
Good shit, Aaron. Good shit.
The citizens. Do you know the word for their district?
Widdershins?
Yes. Against the grain. Against the natural order.
Mhm.
Wind which blows in the wrong direction. Bucking the directions of prophecy. It's unnatural here. Everything is natural here except for that.
Yeah, well, it
never
seems
be a part of Karamaga.
it seems like they're running the place. They also said all the augurs are shit.
Hey, we're talking shit, weren't they?
We go where we please.
Well, if you were to go to the Citizens Council, what would you do? How would you get there?
Those ankle biters? What would we have to do with them? They come to us. We are of the consult. We make the rules.
Okay. So is there a reason you wanted to talk to us?
That's a good question.
I wanted to apologize for running afoul. You dispatched one of us with no problem, and we respect that.
Okay.
We just wanted to make sure there were no bad feelings.
I mean, you know, we're not the ones who had our guts ripped out, so there's that.
It's true.
He's already back out there.
Yeah, then again, I don't think we'd fare so well if that happened. Yeah, no, I think.
See why we fear the Citizens Council? She puts fear in finger quotes.
Yeah.
Nope, no bad blood for me.
No, we're fine in that regard.
Good, good.
How well does your augury work?
I'm glad you are not shaded.
If I can ask, how well does your augury work?
You see right through us. Of course you know. We make informed prophecies, if you will.
Okay.
We only see right
gotcha.
through you when your guts are stabbed open.
Your humor. It's... Yes.
Pretty good.
But yes, we rely more on logic than magic. This is not always the case. There are those among us who still retain the old gifts.
And where are they?
Can we meet them?
No.
Okay. We have... Now hang on, we can barter.
Okay, so if I wanted to be an augur, what would I do?
That's a good question.
You? She pulls a fucking bodkin from her belt and hands it over to you and says, "You know what you must do."
God.
I have no idea what a bodkin
Dagger
is.
about this long.
Oh, alright. Like more of a short sword.
Yeah, but it's real. It's needle thin. It's
All right.
like what they gave Arya.
Whatever you
So,
Like think about her
whatever
needle,
you do,
needle.
don't stab her.
so if If I stabbed myself for long enough to read my intestines, about how much health would that take?
2d6.
Really? That's it?
Yeah.
Looks at the dagger, looks at his
Don't have the stomach for it.
Wait, hold on. That's a good question. Do you guys have extra stomachs that make it better to read?
Yeah, have you read Human?
Come. You know you want to. Learn. This will be an eye-opening experience.
You guys think I should?
I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but
I am more a fan of having other people's intestines on the ground, but hey man, you do you. Like, I also wouldn't summon a giant fish monster.
And there's like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna detect magic on the dagger first.
Okay. It is a dagger. Well, it's bigger than a dagger. It's, again, a bodkin. It's a little oversized for the purposes, but
it's
the
not
intent
like
is clear.
it's not
Seppuku.
like okay, like a complete death. Not
No. So, seppuku is just the thing you do to your intestines.
Okay.
If you did it right and you weren't a bitch about it, they finish you off and put you out of your misery. But here, she clearly intends for you to do the across and up.
All right, yeah,
standing there for
sure.
a full
I'll do it.
Are you?
Yeah, I nod to Danny and say, "Hey, if this goes wrong, you know what to do, right?"
What are you talking? Well, you're not doing that, Danny.
And I go ahead and do it.
Okay.
I want to say.
Roll fort to not just fucking pass out. I mean, you've been hit before, you've seen your own blood before, but it's definitely high. Yeah, you're fine.
I rolled a 5.
Self-infliction's a little different.
Can Danny roll? Because I feel like that might be a little bit harrowing.
Can Danny roll? Oh, yeah, roll for it. Yeah, to not pass out.
All right, Danny's very fine with this.
This guy's like, make sure Jason's provided for. Who's adopting him if you die?
That's a good call. Okay. So
Nice.
he does it.
Yep, he does it. And they're like, Ness, now, bring them forward. Look, have a look. Huh?
Alright, I take a look.
Roll another fort save.
Yep, and you don't feel anything except for slight clouding at the edges of your vision. just like, oh, this doesn't feel great. But the augur says, yes, see, right there, yes. Right, yeah.
What's
you
it?
read the rabbit's foot? Strange things in your future. Great destiny. So a crowd of trolls has gathered. And they're super amused by a human woman, especially one like yourself. One points at one of the gems on like the side of your abdomen, which is usually hidden by a cloak. And it's like, oh, I like. And another one passes out. But then he twitches. He writhes. He squirms. He twitches again. He foams at the mouth and his head jerks violently back and forth. And he begins babbling a language you don't recognize at all. And suddenly no one's interested in you. Everyone is watching the one that's twitching. He's buck-ass naked. convulsing, rocking back on his head, his stomach extending into the air. And everyone is dead silent. No one is paying attention to Beaufort just kind of bleeding.
I just kind of.
That's not completely unusual.
I just kind of stick my guts back in me and kind of like wrap it up.
I'll heal you. I'm gonna.
It was 4
Am I
damage,
allowed
dog.
to heal him? What?
It was 4 damage.
Oh wait, you?
Yeah.
What? Okay.
I have 92 health.
That is 3 health less than me, you fucking monster. I'm a little salty about that.
A second later, he stops, and Vargan looks back at you, wide eyes. She says, "This is my brother. He is one of the true prophets," she points. "He can actually tell fortunes, and this is true. The owl will seek, but will not find. What spire of knowledge pays in kind? In secret kept, in secret keep, in forest dark, and cavern deep." These are what he says. You have inspired true prophecy. I would not be you for all the world.
Yeah.
She walks away, clapping her hands slowly, as everyone kind of just goes back into the temple area.
I wonder if that would have happened to anyone else. That's just a Sortion thing, I think. So what was that in Forest Dark and Cavern Deep? Owls. Hold on.
Hey Sky, is there any chance we could get you to transcribe that for us?
An owl's sight does not keep, or in Forest Dark and Cavern Deep, something like that. Okay. This guy's like, you can't just stick them back in.
Pretty sure that's how Dodge
Thank
thing
you, you're the
works.
best.
And then,
Oh no! Aaron,
Danny,
your stream is gonna prevent this from happening.
Danny, you heal her, I assume.
Yeah, I was gonna heal him.
Okay.
Her, him, whatever.
I'll take it.
Her, whatever, whoever
Whoever
needs healing, I can do it.
Yeah, I'll take a heal, I guess. I could just roll a heal check, and that would stabilize me too.
Okay. I'm sorry. You spilled your guts and you took how much damage?
4.
Is that right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are level 9, right?
Okay. Sure. Okay, so prophecy happened. That was interesting. I don't think Danny buys it, 100%, that's ludicrous, but Roger Dodger, as far as that's concerned.
Vargan is sort of wandering about, just sort of closer in toward the inner circle. Guards here kind of indicate that you're not allowed to go further into the temple, but you can still see her.
Okay, I say thanks for the conversation, lady. I just kind of poke my guts
well,
almost. You casting that healing spell, Danny?
Yes. It's 1d.
Actually, you know what? No. Beaufort just drinks a health potion after waiting too long.
Okay. I was, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Don't take it down, Ethan. I'm drinking the potion.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. Drink the potion.
Eventually another troll comes over and says, "It's I've never seen a human do that before.
It's pretty
You,
metal.
looking for a tour guide? You clearly got the guts for this place."
Sure. What have you got to tell us?
Oh, well, what do you want to know?
Well, for
Denmark is
example, what
underground.
all is this place? Just a bunch of people prophesizing stuff?
Oh, this is home.
Oh, okay.
This is the information capital of all of Karamaga. If it's known, there's 3 places that know it. The Duskbordens know everything below. We know everything above. And the Thoracic Spire librarians know everything that's lost.
Point the way.
Oh, the Thoracic Spire?
Yes.
It's, right over there, I guess.
Okay. Thank you.
And he points to what could only be the Thoracic Spire right here at the point
In the high side stacks?
between High Side Stacks and the Cavalcade.
Okay.
A huge cylindrical tower, which, come to mention it, is not quite architecturally part of High Side Stacks and very clearly not part of Cavalcade. It's smooth, it's metallic, and it has just this sort of twisted motif that extends,
Oh my
you know,
God,
from
does
the
it
roof
look like
60
a
feet
dildo?
above. If your dildos are twisty, which yours aren't,
I mean, Bad Dragon does.
That's what I was thinking.
that's it's pronounced Therassic, Therassic.
Cool. What's this tour guide's name?
Rocco.
Hi, Rock.
Hi, Rocco. Good to meet you. How long have you been a troll?
Well on 70 years.
Ask him how long he's been a human. I dare you.
No.
Okay.
We get pretty old. The troll regeneration, I guess. You'd be surprised humans are pretty curious about, you know, the whole thing.
Wait, what was
Yeah.
his name one more time? Sorry.
Rocco.
Rocco.
Rocco. R-O-C-K-O.
Got
You
it.
seem to have such a modern life.
I get it.
Modern what?
Life?
Modern life, I get it.
I was thinking about Venture Brothers Rocco.
That's R-O-C-C-O.
Did you specify?
He did not.
Yeah. So,
He did specify.
My interpretation is valid.
He literally said R-O-C-K-O.
Oh, really?
And then Haley said that.
Oh.
Yeah. I said it.
Okay. You have me. All right. That's neat. Are we good with the augurs?
Yeah.
For all
You're
intents
good
and
by
purposes?
us.
Okay.
You got a real prophecy. your life's gonna get interesting.
Yeah, we've been there, and we are there. That is to say, constantly. Okay.
I mean, you know, doesn't take an augur to tell that you guys are different.
Yeah,
I mean, everyone here is different, but come on, look at you guys.
we get that a lot.
Mhm.
Okay. That's neat. What time is it in the city?
Oh, probably a little past 1 o'clock.
It's probably too early for A meet and greet. Or is it meet and greet time?
Are you guys looking to kill some time? There's some great bars.
Bars.
I figured we'd check out that sweet dank tower you were telling us about.
Come on, let me take you over by the kiln. We'll get a good cup of grog.
All right.
Nice, hot and drinky.
You
Like
want the-
buckling completely. Boffer says all right before he even starts describing the drink.
Okay. You like the hot grog?
Hot grog, yep.
Right. Okay. Have you tried it cold or even tepid?
Cool.
Chilled?
For trolls, heat is a bit of a novelty.
Okay. It's sort of like a daredevil type. Spice?
I mean, it's not like we don't cook our food, but
Okay.
shit takes a little longer to come back from if it's a problem.
How do you do with spicy food?
Oh, spices. Oh, I love spices. Yeah. I mean, you really got to see some of the stuff those siren traders bring in.
It's fair. Are there a lot of siren traders here?
what the fuck do you think Ankarte is?
Undead?
I mean, I can't believe that
Yeah.
Hospice doesn't have the best spices.
Hmm.
Are you sure that these aren't the towers, Aubrey?
Yes.
Because that kind of looks like a huge building.
Yeah, it is a huge building.
Okay.
It's not the building you're looking for, though.
Okie doke. Alex, are you still here? Are you feeling okay?
Yes. Sorry. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. I'm just making sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll go to the delicatessen.
Over to the kiln?
Yes, the kiln it is.
Yep.
That's-
To the bar.
To the bar, to the bar, to the bar, bar, bar.
Yeah, so he leads you through a shortcut here. There.
There?
No, there.
Oh.
Sort of diagonal. Goes up over some stairs, through like a winding corridor, back down, and you're suddenly in Biss. You're on the second floor, and you can feel already the heat coming off of the green dot. He says, "Over there's the kiln." Oh boy, those Ardok sure know how to make it sing, how to move the clay, move the metal. There's nothing like it. But boy, they do not know how to make a drink. This place here, yeah, this is where to go.
I thought you guys were at odds with the Ardok family clan.
More of a grudging respect.
Okay.
So you won't find any switches in this section here. This is pretty much all the emissaries.
The emissaries?
Yeah, people who stray out of their own territory end up doing inner gang business.
Okay, that's fair. Everyone's been... What I'm
Anyway, here, come on in and he waddles through what looks like a loading dock. Stooping a little bit before he sits down in at the edge of an extremely busy room that doesn't appear to have much in the way of furniture except for, lots of loose chairs and just a couple of like very small stands. But it's busy. Everyone's just kind of using chairs in various different ways. People are sitting on the floor, leaning against the walls. Everyone is wearing adventuring gear, and there's one little like, I don't know, it looks like a kitchen cutout window that drinks appear to be served from. Rocco just kind of flops against one wall, sits down, and puts his big goofy troll feet out.
Do we have to make a fortitude save versus troll feet?
He's actually rather clean.
Neat.
I mean, he has the misshapen body parts of that are distinctive of trolls. You know, the odd lumps and welts and rolls, but he's clean.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
I think.
Go get drinks. Bring back something if you feel like it. I'll tell you a story.
Okay. Yes, I will get him one hot grog and a water for me.
I got a hot grog.
So the woman behind the bar, 1 hot grog, 2 hot grogs.
3 hot dogs.
River water, right?
Well, yeah.
Alright. Make your choice. River, lake, or magical?
Matt?
Hit me with that magical.
Or conjured.
Conjured, please.
Conjured? 2 silver.
And I produce. Wait, for the whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I fork it over. I'll buy Buffer's drink. Sure, why not?
Thanks.
Mm-hmm. Surprisingly large bone with bone handle mug.
Okay. Neat. Novelty. Love it. Love the fake.
Or what? Horn with bone handle.
Oh, okay. That's better.
But with, it's cut off, so it's a flat bottom. And then you walk back over to Rocco?
Yeah.
Alright. So Rocco's like, thanks for that.
Mm-hmm.
So, you guys are the Goks, huh?
You might consider us to be cocky.
Yeah, that's what you're walking around, gawking at stuff.
Yep,
Looking like it's the first time you've seen a caravan full of undead pulling a magical princess.
I prefer tourists, but gawkers might, fit the bill.
Goks, drop jaws.
Lucky
Sure.
lose.
Speaking of one thing that is
Rubberneckers.
what's up with the child goddesses?
Child. Yeah. It's definitely a cult.
Okay.
People seem to pay him money though, so I mean anything can be anything here. Mostly your business is your business. Except when they start screaming and twitching in there, and that draws an eye or two.
Yeah, screaming and twitching's a little weird.
Yeah. You ever seen them knock a palanquin out of their hands of their pallbearers?
But no one's actually ever seen one of the child goddesses.
No, of course not. That'd ruin the mystery. I think the mystery is what they're really selling.
No one's sort of, taking it upon themselves to, take a peek behind the curtain.
No, your business is your business.
Peer beyond the veil. Okay. That's fair.
I mean, we're informed about most things, and that's not something we're informed about.
Okay, but harmless for the most part.
Of course, we get most of our information through swing doors.
Sure. Now, refresh me, because I totally know. What is a swing door?
Swing doors, pay rides.
Oh, okay, pay rides, yeah.
Prostitutes. You pay to fuck them.
Okay, that's what it is.
Come on, even I can get laid in this city. Except for those short eyes, man. They won't touch it.
Hey, curious. What does a troll have sex with?
Yeah, like I said, anything but a bend.
Danny goes and gets another water. Now, you might notice that water's still very full. But
Yeah.
she will come back with a second one.
Yep. Anything but a bend. Those short eyes won't come near it.
A bend?
Little ones.
A bending
Gnomes, halflings.
Oh.
Worth bending down for. You get it.
Gotcha.
God.
Just think, Bover, you can go where no other gnome has gone before.
I think I prefer not to. Also, you really doubt resilience of some people.
Oh man.
In before anal circumference.
Yeah, let's not pull up those rolls.
So your new switches, where do you think you're gonna set up? Any idea where you fit in yet?
I was thinking we'd set up with some of the Dusk Wardens at least for a little bit, but they seem
adventuring types. I get it.
they seem to be pretty exclusive. They want to seal us in a cave. Can you believe that? We want to.
So bad about caves.
They want to kill us in order.
Dark.
They want to kill us in order to join their club. Not worth it, man.
You're not gonna die in a cave. Come on.
Says a troll.
I died in a cave. Didn't much like that.
Oh, you twice born and you don't look it.
That's fair. We've been through a lot.
You know, twice born, undead, Ankarte, you know, Necro, little.
I sip my hot.
Is that racist?
Well, it was inadvertently, but it was very close to "How are you today?" In Necro. So very close. One click off. Just not phlegmy enough, which is strange because they're skeletons.
Yeah, they all speak common. Fuck them.
Do you? Okay, Danny gets a third water as he discusses that.
Yeah, I mean, you can find them too. You can find a pay ride in Ankarte.
3 waters.
You get a little twice born bone ride.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So I'm so hydrated right now. Let's. Interesting. Is that so? That's basically the Osiren just ward, basically. They sort of hull up there.
Yeah. I mean, there's room for everyone here. Just more of them there than other places.
Okay.
Well, you won't find them in the bottoms. It's just you know,
sure.
we got things just so over there.
Yeah. No, I gotcha. I was gonna make a joke about the pits, but I don't think that's quite the same as at the bottom. I don't know. What about we hear talk of just big name people around the town. Callistria.
Yeah.
And
got us some orders. Gotta love her. Raises his drink.
We heard that I don't know. She has prostitutes with a lot of holes, or they're very holy, or something like that.
Yeah. You want lots of holes, you're back to my kind, but
Okay.
Callistra.
Okay. Where does she pen up?
Oh, there's a temple in I think Ankarte and another one up in Oriat.
Okay. Is she a siren, or it's just sort of like a franchise thing?
No. She's not from there, but
okay.
Oh, come to think of it, I think they consolidated recently over in Hospice.
Okay. Very neat. Thank you.
Yeah. They took over. I remember. There was a big thing. They were poaching talent from the Strappin' Lad.
I'm sorry.
A big row about that.
There's an establishment called the Strapping Lad.
Oh, is there?
Okay. And that sort of is a more male vibe, I would assume from the name.
Yeah, exclusively.
Okay.
3 stories of brawny body men.
Huh. And she sort of like, adopted them? Brought her into
no, poached talent.
Poached. Okay, in the sense that, well, are there male holy prostitutes? I guess is what I'm asking.
Male what?
Holy prostitutes.
Of course.
Okay, I didn't know.
You think only men can get ritually pure with Callistra? Callistra don't discriminate.
Okay, I'm not really aware of that side of her religion.
Ritual purity.
Ritual
Helps to
purity.
get the bad spirits out, and he makes a jacking it motion.
Oh god.
God. Okay.
Plus, you know, some dudes fancy it that way anyway.
Okay.
Your business is your business.
You know, and I address the party. I bet they'd have a need for some really nice bed sheets. For what it's worth.
They probably already have them.
I probably already have them. That's true. Well, at least I can get like a base price for them.
For the dwarves?
No, well, no, no, for the sheets.
Now she's talking.
Okay.
All right, Rocco. Well, we should get going. We've got places to be and people to yell at.
Oh, come on, I haven't even finished my drink. What do you got?
We need to go bother the Citizens Council.
We weren't supposed to do that. What's the best way to get under their skin?
Those Wittershins rub me the wrong way.
It's what
How do we
everyone
rub
says.
them the wrong way?
Yeah. Maybe rub them the right way?
What would be the best way to annoy them?
Them? They're neat freaks.
Okay.
I told you guys Tanglefoot bags are the right choice.
I actually think that both.
I was
of them-
thinking a little bloody deluge.
Okay.
That'd be hilarious.
I was thinking sort of an undercover arcane sigil romp. But we can discuss that later as for what our strategy is going to be for the Wittershins Council. Neat. What do you mean? What about us? You said what about us?
Whoa, what are you here for? You're not just here to be, just here to switch, eh?
Well, listen, we all know that you can get some really unique items here, right? I'm here
Of course.
for...
Yeah, everyone wants something from you here.
I don't look...
Merchants want your coin, freemen want your ideology, neckers want your corpse. And, well, the Tallow Boys want... I think you'll figure it out. You'll know when they come looking.
I still can't get over that there's a Tower Boy in this city. I love
No, Tallow.
Tallow Boy. Can we call them Tower Boys? Because we had Tower Girls last campaign.
Sure.
Jerky White Wax, he also makes a jerking off motion.
Tallow Boys. Okay, that's great. Yes, so specifically, I don't look at the type, but I guess you might...
Everyone wants a piece of you here.
Okay, no. Refer to me as a bard. I'm here for a certain instrument that I've been looking for, but that's just me specifically.
Yeah, an instrument, and he makes a jerking off motion. For like a fifth time.
Not the flute. Not the flute. It's a harp. Listen, I'll show it to you when I get the chance. How about that?
I'd appreciate it if you do.
Okay. It was nice talking to you. And then Danny's done talking.
Hey, little piece of advice. The key to doing well here is making everyone think you want something from them too.
Even if you don't?
Even if you don't. Otherwise, they're likely to give you, and he makes a stabbing motion, something else right between the ribs.
Is it
It's a rough city, Gov. Try to keep up.
Hey, what do you want, Rocco?
Me? I like a stiff drink. I like a good fuck. One of these days, I'm gonna find me a short eyes.
I'm sorry, a short eyes is the same thing as a angle
A bent.
iron bent?
Ankle biters, bends, yeah.
And
You get the idea,
small
Gonka.
eyes. Okay. Good.
All right.
Cool.
See ya,
Yeah.
Rocco.
Bye, Rocco. Well, I mean, we're gonna refill his cup or whatever before we leave.
I feel like this is probably a good place to wrap it up for the night.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
That's fine for me. And we can spend until the next time planning the best way to get under Wittershin skins. which I think we're going to come out with some really unique ways. At least I can think of a couple right now that are pretty devious. I don't know.
Yeah, so what, you guys just return to the hotel and kill a couple hours until you can go to the promenade, get the axe
Armor.
and
Basically.
armor.
Yeah.
Sure.
But also plan our shenanigans.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm just figuring what goes on off screen.
Yep.
Yeah, you get some time to study her books, make some knowledge local checks.
Yeah. That sounds good to me. Did you want me to make knowledge local checks or just?
No, I'm saying that
Yeah.
after you get a chance to, you can.
Yeah, that can. Okay. Yes. I do that. I think as they keep planning, I'm gonna be like, oh, this is the part. You guys wanna? No, you don't want to read this? Oh, okay. I keep insistently offering it.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Good session.
Woo, world exploring.
It's alright. I'm
Excuse you,
gonna
buying totally
stop the
sweet and
stream.
expensive.
Mom's called twice in a row, so something's up. I'll be right back.
Neat.
Yes. I liked it.
I see.
Ankle biter, bend, gawk, drop, jaw.